keep it held.
No,
I'm sorry, I broke
I'm not
too
holding it.
Well,
I'm
broke, guys. Hello,
refuse to
everyone.
hold.
Welcome to Some Other Heroes. My name is Apollo, and welcome to this second and final part, finale, if you're nasty, of Bow of Lost Love, a Scion 2E actual play. This is a reminder that this is a little charitable event. We are raising money for Just Like Us. Just Like Us is an LGBT youth system that connects LGBT youth, connecting ambassadors to schools and colleges so that young people can see themselves and know that they are not alone and they have more to looking forward to than just surviving. The current fundraising amount is at 69%.
Woo!
Now, listen, make eye contact with me, audience. We are at, let me look at my phone because I'm blind as fuck. We are at 345 pounds.
Oh,
I need us to get to 420. Something in my soul needs us to get to 420. And if you want to be nasty about it, 420.69. Then after that, just let us get that screenshot. That's just for me, for my soul. And then after that, I keep donating because it's a good cause. And you should, why not? Well, that's done. My name is Apollo. I'm kind of here. It's not much I gotta say about myself. Not in an arrogant way, but in a way like I really don't know what to say at this stage. I'm just a guy. Alisha, who are you and who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Alisha. I'm playing Suki Driscoll, and you can find me online. And I'm also on a D&D podcast called Dice and a Slice, the only D&D podcast powered by Baked Goods. And you should go listen to it. It's great. I'm biased, but it's great.
Unbiased. It's great.
Yeah.
Hedge.
Oh god, wrong time to cough.
Don't die. Don't die on screen.
I mean, I'll take it off screen.
TOS.
Hi everyone, I'm Hedgehog. I use he, him pronouns, and I have the honour of sweating to death while playing Lucas, who I thought wearing a jumper was a good idea last week, but I didn't think about the heat wave coming ahead, so I will be literally sweating for charity.
You know what?
Please
it's
make
fine.
this worth it.
The more money we raise, the sweatier Hedge will get. So you just need to keep
Yeah, I'll tell you what,
donating.
if we reach 420, I'll turn the fan off.
I was gonna suggest the exact opposite. If we get to 420, Hedge has to strip.
Think of the TOS.
That's a different kind of stream. I don't know that we're allowed to do that.
Whoa! If I strip, you don't even get titty. You get right up. You get clavicle. Oh, some spicy clavicle.
That's
about
spicy.
Speaking of spicy clavicles, Jack, introduce yourself.
It is what I'm known for. Hi, I'm Jack, pronouns he, him. I'm going to be playing Donald the Monster. A lovely Scottish gentleman hatched from an egg. That's the most important thing to know about him. He was hatched from an egg. I do some TTRPG stuff across the internet, start playing, and a few actual plays as well, which I'm sure I will say more about at the end of today's session. But yeah, excited to be jumping in.
That's assuming you make it to the end of the session. You the person.
Oh, if I die, I have to leave. Is that the situation? I have to go.
If the character dies, I show up behind you and I like Assassin's Creed stealth drag you off the camera.
Again, TOS. Times of service. We can't be doing murders on live stream.
It won't be a murder,
You know?
just a quaint little drag. Now,
Just a little drag on stream. It is Pride after month.
Do we want me to do the recap, or does one of you want to do the recap?
I don't think GMs recap their own story enough.
Yeah, I think it's your gift, Apollo. It's your gift.
Motherfuckers. I'm gonna kill you all.
You could do it like a quiz, you could test us on it.
I
Oh,
wouldn't.
yes.
Why do you suggest that?
Because I remember what
Last
happened,
week.
so I'll ace the quiz.
Last week, we met our party of Scions as they lived in what city?
London!
London. As they slowly realized that all throughout London, beginning in London, love was slowly starting to vanish in all its different permutations. relationships were deteriorating. People weren't caring about the environment. People were losing their confidence even. And as all three characters found in their possession a business card to a club by what name?
No, you lost me.
The
2 seconds.
bowstring string.
There you go.
Bowstring
The
G-string.
bowstring G-string. Very good. Alicia's 2 for 2.
I am shamed.
They reached the nightclub and met the pivotal figure, the embodiment of erotic love, a ancient primordial god from the Theoi Greek pantheon by the name of
Eros.
Eros.
Very good. That one goes to Jack. Oh, by the way, for every question that you get right, that's 1 extra die to a dice pool of your choice for tonight.
Oh my god,
So this
yes.
is now competitive and this has stakes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Right.
They were each told that they were all embodiments of different kinds of love, but that the others had already vanished and they were sent off on a mission to find.
Eros' bow?
Eros's bow.
That goes to Jack as well. Let's go. First off, they stopped at the British Museum where they first had to do a trust fall where people saw their friends, their family, and Lucas saw...
His childhood friend.
Exactly.
himself.
And himself. Both of you take 1. That goes to both of you. As they trust falled into the British Museum, they, where last we left off, they met up with this enormous,
Sphinx.
Oh, Sphinx.
technically a Creo-Sphinx, but I'll give it to Jack with Sphinx. As they were trying to find bits and pieces, as it was slowly losing its sense of enduring love, that love of history. And when last we left off, Alicia's character, Suki, just got propositioned, allegedly, by...
Cleopatra.
And...
The Roman one.
Caesar.
The man's less important. It's
both
really all
Alicia
about
and Jack
Cleopatra.
take another one. And that is how you gamify the recaps.
Ugh, that was so much
That's
fun.
solid. That's a good idea. I'm stealing that.
That is. Then your players will pay attention.
Exactly. That made me pay attention, and I was saying it. We're gonna pick up right where we left off. Alicia, you see, as you take the final piece of as
I
you-
had the
as you
beard.
take the final piece, the broken off beard of the Creo-Sphinx, the symbol of kingship, you turn around as you see a beautiful Egyptian woman. She is dressed like a princess and a Roman military general, bald as hell, still kinda hot. Not the Rock ripped, but like he works out. As Cleopatra looks at you and says, "My husband and I saw you from across the symposium. We really like your vibe." Everybody is now approaching this. The other, Lucas and Donald, you are now at the very other end of the symposium. What are y'all doing?
Does Donald hear this from where you
Yes,
stand?
yes.
Okay, so
It permeates through the building.
standing behind them, like a good few meters back, between the two of us. Donald is standing there, just going.
Oh no.
We could go wait round the corner for 15 minutes or so if you want. I'm sure there's a gift shop round here we can busy ourselves with and get myself a new robe.
I love that you think they sell robes at the museum.
Everywhere sells robes, eh?
Robes.
Hey, like a bathrobe.
Oh.
This one's getting a little bit, algae-y.
I wouldn't want a robe from a museum.
No. I would neither.
Lucas, what are you doing?
I can't tell if it's envy that Lucas kind of has at the idea that everyone's fawning over Suki. This kind of they're all right, I guess.
Listen, she has a chance for a ghost orgy. This opportunity comes along very rarely in my experience. But trust me, it's well worth it if you get the opportunity.
Experience.
I was in a haunted castle where I had an excellent night with a bunch of ghosts of the slain warriors of Clan MacLeod.
Okay, fair enough.
It was beautiful
wanna-
and tender.
I don't think I want to know.
Listen, look, we'll leave her here. I'll fill you in excruciating anatomical detail about exactly what transpired. Come on!
I think I'm going to go find that other woman with the riddle. That sounds significantly better than listening to that.
Right, I suppose it's your loss. I'm going to recount it anyway, so you can stand nearby if you want.
I'm sure the Queer Sphinx would love to hear it.
The Prius Sphinx says, "Oh, actually, I'm gonna." It just turns.
It's in the form of an ancient Celtic epic.
As you do see, you know what? Yeah, a Ptolemaic Egyptian politician just kind of walks up to you and says, "Tell me more."
All right, well, so they're kind of insubstantial.
You start getting into it.
Yeah,
You start getting into it. I don't need to know all this. He really does. Stetnor really wants to know in detail.
Stetnor's my kind of guy. All right, Stetnor, let's talk. I'll draw you some diagrams.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 All right, Suki, what's going on up here?
I think she's just like, oh, well, you know, I like your vibe also. She's kind of like, how real are these people? How corporeal are they?
Give me a cult and whatever physical attribute you want to use.
A physical attribute.
Yeah. Either might, dexterity, or stamina. What are you using to
see.
size them up?
I think probably her dexterity. She might go for like a playful arm touch as kind of like a test of are you real?
Okay.
How much can I touch you? That is success. 2 successes.
You go for the arm touch. Your hand kind of goes through Cleopatra's shoulder. She says, "Try again." And you see her focus a little bit, and you touch, and you actually feel it.
Sue's like, oh my. You know, I would really, really love to stay. I don't think you quite understand how much I would like to stay, but I'm kind of on a timeline. Like, love is kind of being lost, and I feel like, you know, if I take a little break, then
we don't need love, just lust.
I know. But I'm on a bit of a schedule, and you know, I don't know how much time I've got to offer to you guys. As much as I would love to, maybe another day. Maybe I can come back. How long are you guys here for? All the time?
Well, so long as the artifact that you are attempting to steal is in its position of honor, we're here.
Ah, so when I return the artifact, you guys are going to be gone.
In theory.
I think she calls out to Donald, like, Donald, if you got, we got a bit of time to spare.
I've barely got my trousers off in this tale yet. It's fine. We'll be talking for a little while. You go right ahead. Don't worry, we won't be able to hear anything. I'm very loud when I'm telling a story, so you got all the privacy you need.
You do see that the Cryosphinx currently is lying down with its front paws, enormous fucking meaty paws, is trying to just cover its ears to cover what Donald's saying, and you do see that slowly the petrification of this Cryosphinx has gotten up to about middle of its body, starting to creep up to the shoulders.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to have time to
I don't think I'm going to have time, and I think the DM is deliberately making it so that I don't have time.
Look, it's only Cleopatra. It's fine.
I've never done anything rude or mean ever in my life. I'm just a little guy.
I understand. I think she kind of holds one of Cleopatra's hands and is like, look, I'm going to have to take one for the team here, and believe me, I don't want to. But I would like to spend much more time with you than time I have permitted to me. But another time, maybe if the fates align.
You are making a great sacrifice for all of us today. It will not be forgotten.
Great I'm not getting
And
into
Your
she'll-
loss
she'll-
will be
she'll-
avenged.
She'll lean in for like a little kiss with Cleopatra.
Persuasion and presence or manipulation.
Well, let's do my presence. This better work, or I'll be really upset. That's a 10. That's a success.
Okay, re-roll
So I get
that.
to re-roll that 10. That's 3 successes.
Oh, okay. This is quite good. You see that Julius Caesar, the ghost. Julius the Ghost Caesar.
Yeah.
Ghosty JC, if you will. Julius Caesar the ghost kind of goes for his sword and starts to lean in. And as you kiss, first, it's like you feel like you're about to go through the lips, and then they solidify. They kind of get a little more substance to them, so a little bit of warmth. See, she puts a hand up as Julius Caesar was about to call to the guards, but Cleopatra is intrigued enough by you. She just says, "Come visit sometime," and all the ghosts disappear.
I think Suki just looks at his beer and is like, this better be worth it. I swear to God. Kind of brings it over to the Sphinx.
Yeah, Donald, the ghost that you were talking to also disappears.
Oh! Was just
How far
getting
did we
to
get in the
Sorry.
Donald has drawn like a series of very complicated equations on the ground. He does not know mathematics, except when it comes to organizing a ghost orgy, apparently. It's strange foreign characters and symbols that only apply to this specific form of geometry.
Yeah, at least scheduling isn't an issue, but what are they going to do otherwise? They're all dead.
It's not so much the scheduling, it's just the actual physical organization where you position everybody in 3D space because they can all fly. It allows both a greater degree of creativity, but with creativity, it's like looking at a blank page, you know? It's difficult to stare at that blank page and actually put anything on it. So.
Yeah. Okay, well,
Listen, Suki, you have made a terrible sacrifice for us here today. But I swear, by the blood of Vathnia that flows in my veins, I will aid you to descend into the underworld so that you may have your menage a trois with a sexy older couple with powerful political connections, just like I know you wish in your heart. I swear upon Riddle and Roti!
Oh, thanks, Donald. And she like, you should love. No.
That's no problem. I love swearing oaths, honestly. So,
I know
any
we-
excuse.
I know that mechanically we do not have the time to get into the fate binding system, but Donald,
Yeah, sure. That's valid.
Donald, you feel that somewhere in your soul, that oath means something.
Oh, I know. I swear oaths all the time, honestly. I'm fate bound to holy hell. I'm fate bound more than I was when I was hanging out with those ghosts, you know what I'm saying? Anyway.
I'm okay. I'm not a professional, but I can get through this. Yeah. You get back to the Creo Sphinx. Do you give him the beard right away, or is there anything you want to do with the Creo Sphinx before you give the Creo Sphinx the beard?
Oh, Suki wouldn't necessarily have the forethought to think that we'd have any more questions for them, so she just gives them the beard straight away.
So real, and I respect that. You walk up to the Creo Sphinx and says, my shoulders can't move, and my paws are covering my ears because Donald was talking about ghost sex, and I don't need that in my life.
Ghost
No
love,
one needs
Sphinx.
it.
Ghost
all right.
love.
It's all right. Here you go. Here's your beard. Look. Oh, wow. Oh.
Whoa! As you reattach the beard, it's like there's a small explosion of light, and there's a bit of like an initial shock wave, but it's just air, nothing really harmful. As the Creo Sphinx stops the process of petrification, and you look around and you notice something that you hadn't seen before about the artifacts and the exhibits here, which is that all the words and all the display cases and all the plaques were slowly fading away. And a lot of the artifacts that are put in museums are fairly well maintained and well restored, but all of them were very quickly turning to dust as the concept of history, which is something that needs to be loved and upheld, or else it is just forgotten, was slowly starting to slip away. It all comes back, and you see that all the exhibits here actually get a little bit more polished and a little bit better maintained than they were before.
Guys, I think we did it.
The Cryosphinx walks you back to where its pedestal was, kicks down a wall that had collapsed into the Greek section, sits and says, you guys are pretty cool. Your next trial awaits are words that have been put in my head. I don't know who by, but they're down that way. Come visit anytime.
I'll
My
take you
name
up
is
on that.
Alex.
All right,
I've
Alex.
developed a name since last time. I know that I just kind of said the Sphinx, but Alex is nice.
I like it. You look like an Alex.
Do I?
Yeah, it suits
I've
you.
always been wondering.
Yeah.
Maybe
It's
I think it's
nice.
the hair. You see
Yeah.
he's wearing this big old crown so you can't see his hair.
Well, I'll finish off my story next time. I'll bring us some whiskey, because honestly, the last half of the story you do need to be a little drunk to hear it. It gets a little bit grim, you know.
I won't bring him back. It's fine.
Thank you. Oh,
Right,
I
so-
forgot I'm getting transferred to Cairo next week.
We
Oh,
know
that's
that ain't
all right.
happening. We know that's not true.
I'm capable of traveling incredibly quickly through any body of water, so I'll make my way there. Don't you worry about that.
Did I say Cairo? I meant an extremely landlocked nation.
Switzerland.
Not dreaded Liechtenstein,
Yeah,
my arch nemesis.
Guys,
Dwelleth
I-
within Liechtenstein.
Guys, I think we're meant to keep going to the next one. I sacrificed something for time, so, let's not dawdle.
should-
You
I suppose, yeah.
sacrificed a bone. That's not exactly a divine sacrifice.
A ghostly
though.
menage a trois.
Ain't
Yeah.
it though?
Did you see who it was with? Come on.
She's dead.
She's gorgeous, is what she is.
So are
sir.
most people.
Like literally, nearly everybody. It's a good point from the Sphinx there,
Like,
you know.
I think death just really doesn't bother Lucas.
Ghosts can get freaky, but anyway, time's running out, I feel.
Which way are we going? This
Well,
way?
I did just knock down a wall. If it's not through there, I just knocked down a wall for no reason.
Oh, that was. Oh, I thought that was just you, like, making a scene. We go through
No,
that.
no.
Okay.
That would be me. That would be me, but no.
I mean, valid. It was a badass way to leap up onto your pedestal there. Had I a pedestal, I'd love to knock down a wall. Should I get
Everyone
a pedestal?
should get a pet. Yes, yes. This is what I've been saying. Everyone should get a pedestal.
All right.
Lucas
Alright,
has
let's go.
already gone through the gap.
Pedestal shopping
No,
after this?
no
We
need
go
to have
pedestal
this.
shopping?
No need for pedestal checks.
I reckon they've got one in the gift shop along with your new dressing gown. I think you'll find one.
That's a marvelous idea. Once again, you lead us to glory, my friend and companion. Right, lead on! My blades are yours. In this, and in the depths of Tartarus, where we will seek out your loves? Not loves, right? It's just kind of, yeah. It's still a worthy goal.
Just a nice time, you know.
Aye, absolutely.
Yeah.
And if life's not about helping your friends have a nice time by descending into the underworld and slaying Cerberus himself, then what is it about?
I think Suki's just like holding Donald's hand as she's like walking him through as he's saying all of this.
Yeah. And this goes on for a long, long time.
Yeah, for sure. You notice that as you're walking through, the displays are fine, but the lights are kind of flickering on and off. You walk through until you reach a like a big chamber. That what it's holding a recreation of a Greek temple, or like one of the faces of a Greek temple, as it has famously one of the, let me get this pronunciation right, one of the caryatid pillar columns from one of the various temples from the Parthenon. And you see that next to it, there is a golden swirling temple. Nope. Golden swirling portal. That's the word. Cut that in the edit. What do you mean this is live?
Run!
I run away.
So do we just walk through it, we think?
I mean,
Um,
I've never once seen
yeah.
a portal and not immediately leapt directly into it.
All right, perfect. Because like, there's no riddle here, so we probably need to.
think Lucas has put his left arm in and just like wiggle it around for a moment.
You wiggle it around. There's air on the other side.
That'll do.
There's a bit of a better air quality than in here. You feel like it's leading to an outdoors. As you're walking through, Suki, in your mind, yet again, the trial of Storge.
Trial of Storge. Was that what you said?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there was a guy called Storgy who lived around Loch Ness. He had no teeth and he used to sell dodgy pies from the back of his van.
Well,
Guys, how would you spell Storge if you were going to write it down? Because Google likes to autocorrect it to storage, and I feel like that is not the word that we are
this is
looking
actually
for.
Storage Wars.
This is Tetris.
The trial of storage.
Oh,
I guess we
God.
just stay here. We just be stored here, right? Do you have reception on your phone through the portal? That's my question.
That's a great question.
You can't see your. You can't. Oh well. Storge.
Yeah, I got there by adding Greek on the end.
Ah, there we go.
All right, so guys, according to the top result on Google, Storge is a protective love that can withstand hardships and trials. But the word doesn't appear in the New Testament, apparently. So, you know, that...
What?
According to this top result on
Boo!
Google.
Fake word doesn't appear in the New Testament.
So this is like protective love, so maybe we need to, like, shield each other from shit.
All right.
Protective love. You also see familial love.
Ah. Oh, yeah, that's the second result down. I got there. Natural affection or
we
familial
go,
love.
Queen.
Aww. Right, how's
so
people's
have you
family relationships? All good?
Who
All happy?
has stepped through the portal?
I think Lucas went in first.
I think seeing
yes.
Lucas go in first, who like raises an eyebrow at Donald, just be like, "Oh, he's gone straight in."
Oh, a lion-hearted friend has found courage deep within his soul.
I think it's not so much courage. It's I don't need to be near these two if I'm on the other side of a portal.
Real. You step through the portal and you walk out to. Would Lucas recognize the Parthenon of Athens?
Yeah, but annoyingly, he hates himself that he would recognise it, but he does recognise it.
You walk right out onto the Parthenon, and you see that you are in front of the temple face. That is the original of the recreation that was in the British Museum that you just saw. And you see that there are, let me count up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. You see that there are 4 caryatid columns holding up this this section of the temple with one very visible gap.
Okey coke. Something has to go in that gap.
You also notice that there are a shit ton of tourists around.
I think as Suki gets through and hears Lucas say something needs to go in that gap, she's like, "Shall we make like a human pyramid column to like fit the gap, like stand on each other's shoulders?"
That's certainly an idea.
That's
Certainly an idea, right?
why don't you?
I'm
why don't
great
you
at
two,
ideas.
Look, why don't you two go build the base of that, and I'll supervise.
Excuse me! Does anyone understand the words I'm saying around here? I'm not sure where I am, but you have a nice house, all you people. I'm fabulously wealthy, and you should come help me. I'm going
There's
to
no
activate.
way. Yeah,
I'm
go
going to
ahead.
activate
What are
a
you doing?
knack. I'm activating my Radiant Wealth knack by imbuing one inheritance. While your actual wealth is unchanged, you give people who interact with you a subtle but unmistakable impression that you are fabulously wealthy. Anyone who is strongly moved or impressed by this fact in a positive fashion has a minimum attitude of 2 towards you for the duration of the spell, and otherwise their attitude towards you increases by +1. Of course, someone who reacts negatively to wealth reduces their attitude, so I guess if I met Donald while he was using this, I would like him less. You're like, I'm fabulously wealthy, and someone should come here and help me out with this pillar situation.
So there's a tour guide who's talking to all those people, and then from the back you see, Oh my god, did you just say you were extremely wealthy?
Fabulously so. Look at my bathrobe. This is only the finest algae growing upon it.
That is incredible. Hi. You see this, let's say, like, mid-20s guy walks up to you. He's wearing a university hoodie that you don't know exactly where from, but you can tell that it's like an American university. It's very tourist fit, very American in Europe energy.
I just
We
need
all
to
know
double
what
check.
we all know what's going on here.
I just need to double check. Are you my father?
You're one crazy motherfucker.
I
I've
always
never
double
seen
check
you
with
in
every
my
American
life.
tourist I find, just to be sure, you know.
I'm definitely younger than you, man.
Right. So, where's that? There's a big column should be over there. What's going on with that, pal?
Oh yeah, the Caryatid. Well, I'm pretty sure that one is currently in the British Museum.
Oh shit, we just came from there. Jesus fucking Christ.
No, you didn't. That's all the way in London. That's
Simple matter for us
that's all
salty
across
beings
Europe.
like us.
Yeah, but I mean, like, we were just there when we were in England. And now, of course, we're not in England.
You have a beautiful accent, and that checks out. No further questions.
Because I'm so wealthy, right? So you believe anything we all say.
That definitely helps. Yeah.
All right. Well, here, I'm all out of courgettes, I'm afraid. So, I got some algae in my pocket. You can have some of that.
I think
It's
And
the type.
is this valuable?
Yeah, it's the type Lawrence Fishburne has, I believe.
Suki might go look at the gap and, like, see if there's any markings, like, on the floor or, like, around.
There's a plaque in front that does say it. Pretty much reiterates the. This Caryatid is in London.
I assume the portal is gone.
No, portal's there.
Oh!
Simple matter.
Well, it
then.
looks
We
like
robbed the
only
museum.
3 of you can Oh, it looks like only the 3 of you can
See the portal.
are able to perceive it.
Ah! Guys, maybe we should go back and get the big pillar and just carry it through the pool,
That seems reasonable. Right.
right? It can't be that heavy.
That
Nah, I'll
sounds
be
like
fine.
physical labour.
Yeah, but
Right.
Lucas, you look really, really strong, and I think you could
Yeah.
definitely do it.
Anybody who is up close to the Caryatids, give me a culture composure, please.
Oh, okay.
Oh, checker.
Culture
Composure.
composer.
That's an interesting combination.
Oh, that's what's composure?
Is it?
Oh, it's
Can
there.
I
Oh,
can I
five
add
dice.
my mythology?
Yes.
Okay. So
Rolling
that's
so badly.
4.
Oh, but 2 successes.
Oh, wow.
But like out of 7 dice, that's really not that many.
Yeah, it's still 2 successes.
Still 2 successes. We'll take it.
3 successes.
Oh, that's
Nothing in
10.
culture, but 5 in composure, so.
Wow.
Wow.
Hang on.
You're so composed. I would
My
never have thought
bro
so.
is composed.
Oh, no. Compose means your emotions change without your choice. I choose to be this way!
That's 5 for Lucas.
Crikey. You got good dice luck, friend.
You guys get there, and you start to hear crying.
Oh no. Who's crying?
You look up, you see the 5 pillars now are what seems to be unmoving. You focus, and it's like you have to strain your eyes. It's like you've been pulling an all-nighter, and the words on the page are starting to mesh in a little bit with each other, and you kind of just have to. Okay, eyes. Let's. You kind of have to do the really bad, weird squint that everyone does when they're pulling an all-nighter.
Yeah,
It's not
it's
just
that-
me, I
It
swear.
does require the use of your mouth as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You can't just
kind of
squint
have
your
to go.
eyes, yeah.
And as you do that, a little haze goes over the pillars, and you see, though they are standing there unmoving, their faces are solemn as they are just silently weeping to themselves.
I'm
Well.
guessing
I-
they miss their friend.
Are you okay?
You understand me?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Are you... It's been centuries since somebody came to visit us.
well, we're very excited to be here, but you seem very sad.
Sometimes, when the tour guides come around, they always remind us of our sister. Keep pointing out that she's not with us anymore and we miss her.
Aww. Well, we're hoping that we can maybe try and bring your sister back.
She's halfway across the world.
Oh, but we are very special.
Well, one of us is very special.
Thank you. I was hatched from an egg. That is quite special.
You see a different one just goes, what's your deal?
It's best not to ask too many questions, I find, with Donald.
She's actively crying. Understood.
Well, like, you guys just, like, wait here, and we'll see if we can go and get your sister.
That would be possible?
Oh, we'll give it a try.
Extremely simple, I believe. It's what? About the same size as you? We are 3 mighty companions. The Warriors 3, that's what we're called. That's what we're called forever. Tell everyone. And we also are very good at carrying massive stone objects, all 3 of us. Of that I am certain. As certain as my bones, which are
Okay.
pretty certain indeed.
Well, that's good. Lord Zeus told us that we should keep our lamentations quiet so as not to spook the mortals. So, just try not to spook the people if you can.
Oh, I was told very similar things, and that's why I really keep things toned down in my entire attitude and the way I do things.
This
The
is
American
toned down?
tourist has
Oh, aye.
rejoined the American tourist has rejoined and has, and like half the tour group is just looking at you, Donald, like,
Guys, do we reckon we could, like, pull a fire alarm or something to get everyone out of here? So we don't have to worry about, like, not disturbing them.
I mean, I can make everyone not panic.
Oh,
If
That's
they start
useful.
panicking.
perfect.
I can make very specific individuals panic, but that seems like the opposite of what we're wanting to do at this particular moment.
Donald makes me laugh so much. All right, well, you can stay here and maybe keep people calm, and Donald and I will see if we can do this thing. I'm not very strong, but I'm very good at working as a team, and I think that will aid us
Oh,
immensely.
aye. And you're obviously, undeniably, out of the 3 of us, the leader of our group, overflowing with charisma and talent. So I will follow you to the ends of the earth.
Oh, Donald, you're so nice.
Most of the time.
While they're gone, then, Lucas is going to activate his Lighthouse of Society knack.
Ooh.
In a tense, heated, or chaotic situation, you stand as a beacon of certain leadership. Your presence is a bulwark against fear and panic. As long as a crowd has not been frightened directly by magical means, you can get a group of people to act calm and do as you ask, in an orderly fashion without needing to roll.
Oh, that's so useful in this circumstance.
Nice.
Yeah.
okay.
A supernatural situation requires a clash of wills.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, this is how supernatural do? You're talking to some columns.
I mean,
Well, no, we're trying to keep the mortals calm, aren't we? Because they
Yes.
said whatever we do
Yes.
upset
Don't spook the
don't
mortals,
tourists.
don't upset the tourists.
What is your game plan here, Mr. Hedgehog UK,
Yeah, Luke.
I
as
honestly
opposed to
don't.
Hedgehog USA?
You don't want to meet him. He's a dick.
Hedgehog IU. Hedgehog AUS.
I mean,
Hedgehog EU is a pretty nice guy.
I think
Has Hedgehog Canada and I have beef?
Oh, yeah. Decent guy, but I have to because I'm pals with Apollo. Denounce him.
Hedgehog Max, my best friend.
I think trying to follow Suki's instructions of don't let the tourists panic. He's just gonna like emanate the aura to like keep everyone calm.
What does this
And-
aura look like? Because right now, the energy
It's-
that I'm getting is just kind of like, go pheromones, and I don't think that's it.
No, it's very much I mean, it's Lucas and his self-love, so it's him. He is the beacon of, calmness. So it's like one hand on hip, chest out, just like almost like not like full superhero posing, but like almost half posing. And
So
it's
you're
like
just hot girl posing?
pretty much, yeah. Just like, look at this amazing aura. Doesn't this make you feel so much more relaxed? Don't you want to do everything I say?
I love that you're like this huge historical location that's like known around the world, that people come just to this place to view, and you're like, you could look at that, or
You could look at this.
Yeah, essentially what's going on, and I need to widen out, is there's a tour guide over here doing all the history stuff, and then this man is
Pretty much. Just
and it's
constantly
going to work,
voguing.
and that's the part that's upsetting.
that's wild. That's like, oh, I don't need to roll. You
No,
just do it.
they're mortals.
Yeah.
I am gonna ask you to roll. So does it say something that does it say what it is you have to roll in the ability, or can I just assign something to you?
I think you can just assign something. Because
lovely.
Because it says, a supernatural situation would require a clash of wills. For example, if an enemy Scion of Eros sows panic into a crowd of mortals, so they'll bolt and trample each other, a roll would be made against her. If Poseidon creates a tidal wave that happens to scare people because natural disasters are terrifying, a roll would not be made against him.
Okay.
So you can make any roll you like, I believe.
You see that you do it. The way this is gonna work is you right now initiate it, and later, as supernatural stuff starts happening, you're gonna keep rolling to hold it.
Okay.
Nice.
What does it look like at... Okay, no. You hit your hot girl
Yep.
pose. I went straight into a JoJo pose. I need everybody to know that today I was in the gym. I saw myself in a reflective surface, and I hit the Sailor Moon pose. God, as I should.
I'll be honest. I just, whenever you say you're at the gym, I assume you've done at least like a Sailor Mercury pose, at least. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. The Sailor Scout cosplay is going to happen someday. You see the tour guide, who's speaking in like a very thick, like Athenian accent, which I'm not going to do because I can't do that, and no amount of
Male or
Assassin's Creed
female? I
Odyssey,
was going to say, yeah. Male or female?
no amount of Assassin's Creed Odyssey will prepare me for that.
Doing it worse is definitely worse. So doing it badly is worse than not doing it at all.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Exactly. And it goes, yeah. So the last character is actually in love. Everybody, look at him. In the most ancient spirit of Greece, everybody, look at that twink. And you have their attention, right? Donald and Suki, what are you doing?
We're going to get the other column.
Right. While he's activating Demon Twink mode, we'll go and get this column sorted.
No. No. Demon Twink mode activated. You guys go back in through the portal. You see the Caryatid in the British Museum saying, "Of course they had to take me because I'm the only one. I don't know what he cares about." The Caryatid is just kind of like having a moment. Ah, who are you?
I'm Suki. This is my friend Donald.
Hello.
We were going to take you back to your family, if you like.
No, they don't want me. They sent me away.
Oh no, they miss you so much. They just told us. They're so
No,
upset that
that's
you're
a
gone.
lie.
No, we were literally just speaking to him like a second
Aye.
ago.
No, they're in Greece. We're in London. That takes too long. Even I know that, and I'm a statue.
Yeah, but look, things are all a bit floopy today. Okay, just don't think about it. Your family miss you, so we're just gonna.
All I
Take
do
you.
is overthink about things.
Just to be fully clear, you're a talking statue and you find the concept of teleportation between nations unfathomable.
Well, yeah, because I'm a statue brought to life through magic of a place of ancient worship, and then I was put on a train.
Aye, that's less than ideal. I can understand that. Yeah.
Suki would like to use her soothing presence to reduce attitude by 1, and anytime I want to get the statue to come down or relax, I have 1 enhancement. Just to
Okay.
get her to like chill out a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you roll for this, but it's gonna definitely just be one enhancement. Is that an extra die? Is it?
Yes.
Yes, you're gonna get an extra die. And remember, a few of you have like a good few extra
Oh
die
yeah,
in the
I've got
dice
4
pools.
dice in my corner. Like I'm saving you.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, roll me empathy and whatever social one you want, because I could see either of these. Are you like you?
I'll
Well,
take.
soothing presence. So give me presence.
Nice. Whoa. Oh, perfect.
Empathy presence, please.
4. And I get an extra dice. Right,
It's in the
rolling
name. I
so
shouldn't be giving
many.
you options. I should be mean about this.
1 success. A 10.
Ooh, Hedge, the
2
glasses came off.
success.
Yep. Oh.
Okay.
Demon Twink mode has been activated. The glasses are
I
off.
mean, I
ladies and
can't
gentlemen.
see, but yeah, like
That is 4 successes.
4 successes.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess.
I
I'm
know,
gonna
like, family relationships can be really tough, but I promise they really miss you, and they'll be so happy to have you home.
I can't accept that right now, but I hear it.
Right. That's all right.
Well-
These things take time.
Okay, well, I can't really help you. I'm a statue. I have arms, but they're carved.
That's fine. Donald's very strong, and I'm incredibly supportive, so I think between us we'll be fine.
Oh, aye. This'll be the work of a mere moment, and then you'll be back with your family again. Unlike me and my pa, who I've never encountered before. Father! Oh well, it's fine.
We'll do that next, Donald. That can be our next mission.
No, the next mission is to get you down into Hades. So
All right. After
After
the
that,
ghost
aye, aye.
orgy, then
We'll-
we'll do the dad thing.
Well, yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
ideal. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. All right, yeah.
Right. I'ma be so real with you. This statue probably weighs about 2 tons.
Sure.
I have the perfect partner ability, which means I double the usual benefit I would provide from a teamwork role. And this sounds a lot like a teamwork role.
Yeah, for
if,
sure.
If
This
you're
is for
asking
sure
me.
a team.
I mean, that sounds very, very useful because, need I remind you, I count as 1 scale higher for the purposes of lifting things because of
Amazing.
my brutal might draconic knack that I have. So,
That's so handy.
here's Apollo having written like an entire riddle for this and a whole like puzzle sequence, and we're just like, no, we'll just lift it and carry it.
Absolutely.
You think more of me than I am. I was like, we should give them something really heavy and see how they do it.
that's valid though, right? Just put a challenge in the way and see what happens.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
here's like a 2-ton statue. Figure it out.
Look, sometimes the simplest answer is the best.
Right. So are we just? I
We're
hate
just
to
gonna try
say
and
it.
lift it. Yeah.
Raw dogging lifting this statue.
Yeah.
It's the only way I know how to do it.
It's kind of nasty. All right. So, might, athletics, my
Might-
favorite combo.
Might and athletics, let's go. Okay, so might and athletics
so-
is
So when it says I double the enhancement, does that mean whatever like successes I get would be doubled?
no. So you can attempt to help me, and what
Double
is-
the usual benefit you would provide from any teamwork roles.
I'm just double checking the rules for teamwork because I.
Because in
great
Drax
at
game,
this.
no one does teamwork.
It's very rare. It's very rare, actually. It hasn't really come up very often.
That's so funny.
So teamwork.
It's almost like Scions are selfish.
Almost. Hard to imagine such a thing.
Never.
It is.
Um,
Incredibly helpful.
Okay, so the index doesn't. Oh, there we go. So for teamwork, if you're successful, you give me 1 enhancement bonus. So you give me 2 enhancement bonuses, which means 2 additional dice for me if you're successful with this roll by whatever metric Apollo's rating it at.
Right. Okay. This is 2 tons. I'm gonna need a success per ton.
So you would do your
How are you-
teamwork roll first. Yeah.
So I do my role first.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
how are you helping? Is what I'm gonna ask, and then that'll tell me what I'm gonna ask you to roll.
Oh, I see. So I might not have to like actually lift it. Perfect.
Suki the cheerleader.
I think she is like A, being super supportive, like cheerleader, like telling him he can do it, and also giving him like, you know, when you kind of forget that your muscles exist until someone says, yeah, make sure you're pushing down through your heels and like, you know, pushing your knees apart when you're squatting. She's like giving him, you know, advice on best lifting practices. Because she works in a cafe and you have to go through that training of like how to lift things properly for health and safety purposes.
Yeah.
Manual handling, see?
Wait a minute, I'm not supposed to lift with my back. I always lift with my back.
Donald,
Your
this
back
is
is
why you're in
simultaneously
pain.
I like to
so
pick it up and I
strong,
kind of
so
twist
broken.
and shift my whole body back and forth, you know, as I get up to my shoulders.
You can
Oh, I
just
hate
see
that.
in the background the health and safety people having aneurysms.
Just for terms of service conditions, none of us here encourage that you lift things like that. That's the wrong way of doing it.
Yeah. So she's
Jack,
given him
this is
bad
just a
advice.
cut to our game. Somewhere in London, Sean just kind of gets a chill. Oh. Sean,
Okay.
my character, who's a personal trainer, just goes,
Yeah. This is might and athletics, yeah.
Yeah.
What am I rolling?
You
Anything?
gotta roll. You gotta roll first. Okay, you're giving
Yeah.
me advice. Give me empathy and presence.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. What? That's not enough dice. I can't do maths very well. No,
So
it was
weird.
enough dice. No, it's not. That was right. One success. 2 success. I got 2
Okay.
successes,
Right. Okay.
which is
So-
doubled.
Yes. 4. So, you needed just a base of 2 to get it done. So, you're gonna get an enhancement of 2 to this roll.
Okay. So is
Monsieur
that
Jacques.
is that already doubled, or are we doubling it because of her neck? So is it 1 enhancement doubled to 2, or is it 2 enhancement doubled to 4?
So she needed just 2 to get it.
Mhm.
So if she had only rolled 1 success, then you would have just
Had no
just
help.
gotten 1. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Okay,
So
awesome.
the 4. It's a lot of multiplication and immediately dividing it.
Yeah,
And
it's
quite
fine.
honestly,
Two of the dice went to me to be able to do it, and the other 2 go to you.
Yeah.
Got you.
exactly.
And since it's 1 success per turn, we've already managed to do it without actually making a roll.
That was just for the motivation.
That's just
Yeah.
the double thing.
You
All
rolled
right.
for me. Hedge, you're not here. You're in Greece twink posing.
Okay, so
You're in Greece being a demon twink.
I have 9 dice to start off with.
Fuck yeah, buddy.
Then, because it's I'm lifting something, that adds 2 additional dice, and then I get 2 other dice for the help that's been given. So that's 13 dice total.
Oh my god, I thought
Lovely.
9 was the total. Well done.
Let's go! Come on, we're gonna get you back to your family.
Such a satisfying noise of rolling so many dice.
Oh
It's so
no, that's not great. 1, 2. Oh no. Okay, that's cocked.
Remember,
So I can reroll
zeros
that
are
one.
tens.
Yeah, I know, but it's not good. Okay, so wow, that's so few successes. So that is 4 successes, one of which is a 10. Oh wait, that's a 9. Okay, so 5 successes.
And you get to re-roll the 10.
Oh, and that's another 9. Okay, 6 successes. All right, we're getting better now. 6 successes, one of which is a 10.
I was gonna say you needed like 4.
Not a success. So 6 successes total.
6
Wow.
successes. The lifting form is finally kicking in. You managed to like get her on her side and then just kind of get under a little bit. And now you're just kind of crab walking your way over to the portal.
Suki's like gently got her hand underneath the front, but there's like no weight being supported there, and she's like leading the way.
I wouldn't be able to do this without you, Zuki. Oh, my spine is so compressed right now.
Now remember, you got to keep your knees, push your knees apart, you know, and strong thighs.
Breathe and brace. Breathe and brace. Make your body strong.
Normally, I just hold my breath and lift from my back.
Oh,
the way-
that's terrible,
that's
Donald.
horrible.
You should not
Don't
do
worry.
that.
People
Okay.
at home, don't do that.
Right. Let's go. Get to the pool.
Perfect. You get to the portal. You're able to crab walk your way through the portal. You get
cool,
out
be
there and
cool.
immediately. Just the much like in the anime Bleach, the spiritual pressure of the area kind of gets a little bit heightened. Like in an anime when like a villain is near and the hero just goes, "I can sense you." People can sense that some shit is happening. Like some preternatural sense is like, huh. Hedge, Give me. Oh God, persuasion and presence.
Okay.
And because you are a hero acting upon mortals, this is a difference in scale. Whatever you get, just double the successes.
Okay. So was it persuasion plus
Presence.
presence? That's 4 more.
You know what? Persuasion or leadership, in a way.
I mean, it makes no difference. The only argument I can have is whether having the my way bonus on leadership or having the false promises / bribery on persuasion would give me an extra dice.
That is a flavor thing. Are you just being extremely narcissistic about it, or are you just faking it?
Hang on. This is Lucas. Of course, he's a narcissist about it.
All right, leadership and take the my way bonus.
Oh God, here we go. That's a lot of dice. That's like 10 dice. Ugh.
That's so good.
Fail 10. Oh, nice.
Wow.
You roll both of those. Very
Ooh,
good.
love that.
That's a 9. That's a fail. That's an 8. 8.
Wow.
Two,
She
8.
rolls so high. Wow.
So fun fact, 8's my lucky number because I was born on the 8th of August, 8 a.m.
Wow.
So we're at 7 successes so far.
And we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 successes.
Wow.
5 doubled to 10. If
Right, 10 successes. You might be the second coming. You might be him. Honestly, jury's still out just by a bit. The only reason they haven't a cult is very close to being started around you. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, isn't that what branding just is? It's just a cult in a modern form.
You see, like, one old lady. The old gods walk again. As somebody, they start debating as to which old god has returned to the earth. You're just that hot.
It's the
Yeah,
pig.
the crowd is successfully captivated for now. Right.
Don't mind us. Nothing interesting going on over here. You just look at the demon drink.
You see, like, your American start to look over and someone else just grabs him by the shoulder and says, "No!" Right, you guys walk over. You get over to the caryatids as they all... Sister! 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 They all just start crying to each other.
I'm crying as well. It's just because of my spine.
I'm gonna need another athletics might. This is to get the caryatid in line correctly. Actually, no. Athletics, dexterity.
Can I help?
Yeah. Yes, you may help again.
Yeah.
This is just to
Right a
see,
bit.
will you align this perfectly, or
Yeah.
will you knock over the other caryatids?
Does this still count as a feat of strength in terms of lifting?
Yes.
Can
The
I have my
athletics
additional-
is what's tying it to lifting.
Okay.
Dexterity is tying it to can I line this up properly.
'Cause
What do I need to roll to help?
How are you helping? Are you still the same thing?
Yeah, I think she's like looking at the ground and is like directing him on like where best to place it and how to kind of maneuver it.
Okay, then at
to
this
me,
point,
to you, to me,
at
to
this
you.
point, I would say leadership and let's call it not presence but manipulation. Manipulation in the positive sense of do what I'm telling you to do
Yeah.
and trust that I'm right.
Just trust me. Just believe. 1 success. 2 successes.
2 successes. Jack, just add 1.
One. Okay. So, that is significantly less dice this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dice in total.
Nice.
With all my bonuses and everything. I've only got 1 in dexterity, so.
You got this. You got this.
Right,
It's not like if we drop it, it breaks. It's fine.
Oh, he's going to shatter it into tiny little pieces, and they'll be mourning for all time. Oh, no. Oh no.
Have you got dice from the quiz at the beginning of the recap that you
I
could just chuck in
do. I
there?
don't know if I'm allowed to chuck those in. I have 3 dice from there.
Aquan. Chuck as many as you'd like.
Okay,
Heck yeah.
I'm going to do all of them. I have 2 successes so far. That's not good.
Okay.
So I have 2 successes, no 10s. My hands are a bit sweaty. Oh, they're covered in the Thames or
The
something.
goal
They're
here
slipping.
is yet again to get it perfectly. It's 4 successes again.
Okay, 4 successes.
come
so
on,
far. I have
come
2. I need 2 successes with 3 dice. That's not good odds. He's a very slip. 1 success. So that's 3. 3 in total.
3. You get her back on the pedestal. But a crack shows up, and you see that the carrot at the edge is starting to wobble and starts to fall. Now, if she falls, domino effect.
Can we
So-
do anything?
Yes, you can stop this fully, but I'm gonna need Hedge to give me another one of those leadership.
Okay.
Did we do presence or
We did
manipulation?
presents last time.
We're gonna do manipulation now because people are actively starting to look like, what was that?
So that's
As you know, the sound of the crack going through marble is fully different.
well, that gives me 11, so... so it's 6 or higher, isn't it? Or 7 or higher? Can't remember. I've got a lot of middle numbers now.
7 or higher.
7 or
7
higher.
higher. So fail, 7. That's 2 10s again.
10s are
lots
good.
Lots of 6s though this time. If this was vampire, I'd be laughing.
Yeah, well, it's Scion,
Yeah,
No joy for
this
you.
is-
and they don't
this
want to make
is-
things consistent between game systems because they hate me.
Yeah, you personally, you're named in the
Yeah, I'm
in the
named in the
manuals.
book. That's 5 successes by the skin of my teeth.
That's still
5.
so good.
Is that doubling it?
That's not double. No, double. it would be
Yet
double
again,
10.
10 successes. What are you doing to? What do you do to like get the attention back on you as a temple is starting to collapse?
It's just it's pose switching. It's going from like hot girl to Vogue to like almost like strutting a little bit. Like it's
You-
full modeling.
Hedge, you
Look,
don't
you-
have to get up off your seat for this.
I was
but
gonna say,
I'ma
I
have
can't.
to see. I
Because I'm
have to
locked
see
in.
what you're doing. I need you to give me a visual
Oh
of what
God.
these people are seeing.
Kind of like
need you to strike a pose, I need you to
an
vogue a little bit.
up and
Oh.
I can't do them. I
Give me a little bit of shoulder, Hedge.
You've got to turn away and then face
like,
back.
turn away and look down
Ow!
and just like it's like full on, like just not giving a shit.
You're doing a full photo shoot, and people are scrambling to get their phones. Somebody starts to turn around, and you see they just fully get knocked the fuck out as somebody steals their phone to take photos of you. You've turned this crowd into. They started off as a cult. They are now paparazzi.
Look, they're paparazzi looking at me, which is the right thing to do, but also they're not looking at the cracking temple, which is, I guess, more. Well, no, it's not more important. It's more important looking at me because it's me. But it's a good secondary goal.
Jesus. Yeah. Okay, back to our gang at the collapsing temple. What do you
are
guys
done!
want to do to stop this?
Everyone here is gonna die, Suki, unless we act quickly!
I think it's Suki. She's right. You hold it up, and I'll help you hold it up.
Just running over to try and hold this thing up.
Okay, King. Wow. What are we gonna call this?
And I'm helping.
Is it just hold it, or is it hold it and realign?
Hold it in real life.
Hold it and realign. Lovely, lovely. An argument could be made for technology, but I'm not gonna do that to you.
That would be me.
I mean, if it's technology, it's a shame that
It's geometry
Lucas
and
can't do it.
architecture, which is realigning, which is a type of technology, but we're not gonna go there. because I'm not mean, and Jack could be mean to me in our home game. And Jack knows the system way better than I do, so I kind of don't want to go there.
Sure.
I'll be mean to Hedge any day, though. Give me athletics, and this is going to be stamina, because the stamina bit that comes in is how long are you able to hold this while you are realigning it.
That's good news for me. That is good news.
Can I help?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, go ahead. I'm still doing the same thing. Give me the same roll. We're
Yeah.
still doing the same thing.
I can't remember what it was.
If it goes horrifically wrong,
But instead of presence or manipulation, give me composure this time, as you're trying to keep your cool while a ancient temple is actively collapsing.
Okay. Oh, fuck yeah, 2 10s. And a 7. And an 8!
yes!
That's like the best I've rolled.
So that's
Another 8 and another 10!
2.
Okay, that's 5 successes from me.
Ooh.
I was gonna say, you sure you didn't want Suki
Right,
to take
take
over?
Jack, take an extra 3 die.
Let's go. Okay, so that is all my d10s.
Amazing.
So that is, I believe, 14? Yeah, 14
Wow.
die. Alright, please don't mess me around again, game, with that horrible, horrible roll.
Give
Like,
your dice a little smooch, you know. This is a love stream, guys. It's
it's a love
necessary.
stream.
Yeah.
Jack, clip that.
Suki, if I should die here, I want you to know I would not let Caesar fold me like a toga. And then I'm gonna roll these dice.
Jack, I need to meet you.
Alright.
Suki's just like, don't you drape a toga? Now's not the time. Now's not the time.
I'm hardly an expert here, Suki. 4, 5, 6 successes.
Oh, I thought you were saying dice numbers and you were going, that's a 4, that's a 5.
No, I was counting successes.
I did that to me too, where you just started counting die, and I was like, is that the amount of successes he got? No, that's just die. I was like, fuck. Don't do that to me.
Amazing 6.
Sometimes I move successes to one side and sometimes I don't. You know? I do what I want, man.
I'm a rebel.
I'm a rebel.
I'm a rebel without a cause. Yeah, you're able to realign this perfectly. Nothing is falling.
It's alright. We have you. Got you in place there, you big stone beauty, you. There you go.
I'm not into this. You see, it is the one who asks, what's your deal? It's her.
I'm
It's
into it in a friendly way. I'm not into statues.
He's
It's
making
alright.
sure you don't die, so, you
You're
know.
very
we wanna-
damp. I'm up on a mountain. I haven't been damp in a while.
Right. Well, maybe you just not met the right person, you know.
I'm gonna turn back into a statue now.
That's fair. That's reasonable. That's reasonable. I was quite off-putting what I just said there.
You did, and you also, like, fully held me. I'm 2 tons. I'm a impressive, but also like a scary kind of impressive. Like,
Oh,
I don't want to know where this goes.
Yeah, that's alright. That's fine. That's fine, honestly.
All right. Thank you for returning my sister. Please
You're welcome.
never talk to me again.
It's amazing how often my conversations end this exact way.
I just think people don't understand you properly, Donald.
I've often
See, the
felt
others
that.
are, all the others are fairly like grateful and congratulatory, but this one has gone full statue again, even for you.
I thought just me. It's a little bit rude, actually. I feel like, you know, just like
You did just like stop them from dying. I thought that was.
I mean, I was the person who nearly killed them. in
Yeah,
fairness.
but
So it's
because
kind of
they were
evens out,
returning their
evens out.
sister. I think you're in the right. I think they're
I
being a
think
bit
we're
rude.
forgetting that Donald is a perpetually wet man in a robe.
Aye.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he
I don't care
saved
how
the
helpful you
statue.
are. If you are a perpetually wet man in a robe, even if you're saving my life, I'm still going, what's going on, though? Like, I'm okay now. What's your deal?
I'm fabulously wealthy. I mean, not really, but I could convince you of it with magic. With foul sorcery that I have at my disposal because I was hatched from an egg.
The American kind of comes up again. It's like, well, this isn't edible, though. This isn't edible, though.
Oh, no, it's not edible. You must never eat it.
Oh, I did, though.
Excuse me.
what
One
did you give
moment.
them?
I'm going to use my purifying force ability to cleanse your blood, otherwise you're going to die. It's from the Thames! It's from the Thames!
What does this look like?
I have no idea. I'm pretty sure I can't use it to heal people. I'm just talking nonsense.
We'll let it happen. This is kind of funny.
So this ability, I can remove impurities from water, drinking water, dangerous additives from the food supply, or expel choking weeds.
You could just make him throw up.
I just go, all right, yes. Just like my finger straight down his throat. Right, there we go. Sorry, lad. I'll never talk to you again.
I wasn't not into it, but he says, and as he rejoins the group.
Actually, I'm not into it. This particular thing. Sorry.
Donald, did we do it? Did we solve the?
I've fully forgotten why we were here. I'm just having
We
a
put that one
fantastic
back,
time.
didn't we?
Aye.
Yet again, there's another explosion of light as the caryatids all go from crying faces to smiling, serene faces as they are standing here supporting the temple.
Donald, I think we did do it.
I think we did.
That's very good. Everyone's staring really intently at Lucas.
I mean, I didn't want to say because, you know, he's got a bit of an ego as it is. I can barely keep my fucking eyes off the guy at the moment. I don't know what he's doing, but he's striking some poses over there. It's very impressive. Purely platonically, of course, but it is very impressive.
It's all right if it's not platonic.
No. I'm already spoken for, you know.
Is that the big snake that we saw in the cavern?
Oh, no. We haven't been together for like 5 years. We're still good friends, though.
All right, yeah. Do we, it looks like he's having fun. Do we bother him or do we kind of just? I don't know.
I don't
Move
know.
on.
I mean, it's like art. Those poses he's striking. It seems like we would be
Yeah,
depriving
it's
the world
almost
of
like
something.
he's a statue.
Yeah,
all
Lucas,
the other
how are we
statues.
getting out of this? Because these people, they will never leave you.
I mean, technically, his nag is still active.
Oh, it's
and-
very active. Everyone's
like-
in love with you.
But here's the thing: the Lighthouse of Society means I can give people commands, so I can tell them to all go away. Just politely be like, he stops posing for a moment, like takes a moment to bow, takes the beret off.
Boo! Keep posing.
Isn't your beret with the Sphinx?
Yeah.
There's a second beret now.
Oh,
There's an emergency beret.
There's a backup beret.
We got it from the gift shop as a British Museum branded beret.
If you look very carefully, there's like a folded plait in the middle where it's been like folded and stuffed in the back of his jeans. Just in case he needed a second one.
Not an ass beret.
Like Full takes a bow and is like, thank you, I know, it was amazing, I'm amazing. And then, unfortunately, our time has come to an end. I'd like you all to turn around, walk through that door, and definitely follow me on Instagram.
You say that, and you see the old lady says, "The beautiful one has spoken. Everybody leave!" And everyone just starts stampeding. And they just, a straight up stampede starts as they run down the hill of the Parthenon. The mountain of the Parthenon.
There we go. Problem solved.
Trial complete.
With 0 consequences for the future.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, we only almost got crushed, but we didn't. So, I think that is a success. Well done, team.
I was a good team effort there. That was a
very good team effort. You guys leave via the portal again. And this time, you don't appear in the same place as before. You appear in a wing of the museum that looks like it has a lot of Viking era artifacts.
Ooh, here we go.
But the middle of the room is just this enormous, hoard pile of gold artifacts. And the center is a little pedestal with a singular ring in the center. And Suki, you hear in your mind the Trial of Mania. And that is where we're going to take a little break.
Ooh, nice, on a cliffhanger.
Ooh.
Lucas puts the ring on immediately.
Somebody's gonna walk in and say, oh my god, a Lord of the Rings reference? No! No!
Lucas
I know.
starts stroking it.
I chuck the prose and poetic at us. No!
The original's carved into stone as well. Just like Actually, no. The
It's like
prose
the
edition
10
wasn't
fucking
carved
commandments.
into stone.
Yes, guys, we're gonna take a quick little 10-ish minute break. Come back at around 1:30 to see where this goes. Will they finish their, let me just say, final trial? Will they be able to... After that, will they be able to retrieve the bow of lost love? Will they be able to save and restore love to the world and also London, but more importantly, the world?
There is no restoring love to London.
We shall see.
Thanks, guys. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Anyway, that's why I
Hi.
hate Assassin's Creed 3, and we don't have time to get into it. I've never played the game. I can't say shit.
You just
Me
made
neither.
yourself an enemy for life.
Maybe it's good. I don't know. Like I said, my
It's
whole
not good. It's just
my
better
whole
than people
critique
say
on
it is.
Assassin's Creed is I like Basim. Welcome back. Welcome back to the after break session part. Yep.
Words
Bo
of
Lost
Follow.
Love, Scion 2E. Scion 2E 2-shot. This is the second part. Oh, wow. In aid of Just Like Us. Very good charity. Let's see, are we at 420?
We are not at 420.
We're so close.
I know people love 69%, but we want to break 69% tonight.
Yes.
We're at 69%. We gotta get to that 420.
We've got to get to 420.
So, picking back up after the break. After returning the caryatid to Greece. Yeah.
There you go. Well done.
I was thinking about Assassin's Creed Origins. I was about to say Egypt. I was like, that's the wrong place.
Like, oh no!
If we took it there, we put it in the wrong spot.
We just smashed Kufi's tomb.
So
Whoops.
we just pulled a reverse Indiana Jones. It belongs in a museum. No, it belongs right. It belongs where you fucking found it, man.
The British side of me is conflicted right now.
Is it?
Jail.
The urge to collect things and put them in museums versus
That's not
putting
the
them
British.
back where they
That's not the
belong.
British
Fuck
urge.
you,
That's the
Elgin!
That's the
Yeah.
magpie urge. Like, ooh, shiny, I want it. That's colonialism in a nutshell. Ooh, shiny, I want it.
I made this. I made this.
Anyway, stepping back in through the portal, you enter into a chamber filled with Viking, Scandinavian, Nordic artifacts, with all the golden ones pooled into the center of the room in an enormous hoard-like structure with a pedestal in the middle with a singular golden ring. What are we doing?
Guys, I've seen so many movies. Don't touch anything.
Trial of Mania.
The blood of dragons
I
flows
just
in
heard
my
a-
veins.
I just heard a voice in my head say Trial of Mania, and I feel like if you touch something, you're going to go mad. So don't touch anything.
Lucas's finger is just like a millimeter away from the ring on the from the rest.
You're
Lucas,
already
look-
there?
Lucas, Hunt, gold isn't your colour. I wouldn't. Just like...
Genuinely, are you already there?
Like the second he sees gold, it's just like that's valuable.
You're going to have to get a good ways into the room if you get there.
I don't know that
It's,
Suki would let you get that far before grabbing you.
My draconic ancestors are calling upon me to
Look-
hoard wealth now, and this
Look,
is
let
quite
me
difficult.
let me just see if I can look at a quick look on Google. You know.
I'm sure if I put the
do I have
ring
signal
on,
here?
it'll give us the answers.
Jay, you're in the museum. You have signal.
Oh, this is still the museum. Perfect.
Yeah.
Right, Google's giving me nothing, friends. Trials of Mana clearly is Mania.
Mania.
Oh, yeah, I put in Mania. It's coming with Trials of Mana. So
Yeah,
It's quite a good
clearly-
video
Just
game.
put in
I-
Mania. The whole Trials of, that's a me thing.
Ah, the voice is talking to me, friends. Oh, this is the obsessive love style, friends.
Right.
So,
Which is why I need that ring.
no,
The
I feel
dragon
like-
madness is calling me.
Yeah, friends, notice how everything you're saying is sounding a little bit obsessive with the
Right.
treasure. See how that might be maybe the problem. Like just a little bit.
Yet
don't
again,
think
Lucas,
I-
I have to ask, are you up at the pedestal?
He's up at the pedestal.
You're up at the pedestal.
He's not touching anything, but he's not touching it because
Get
he's
away
used
from
to
it.
me.
As you are going to get body slammed, you're too close to see what it is. I think the only person who, and I'm gonna say, Donald, you're focusing on other things. Suki, you see, straight up from myth, like a Tolkien-esque dwarf, like a Norse mythology Tolkien-esque dwarf, just rugby tackles Lucas.
Suki maybe sees it in enough time, but lets it happen.
Lucas, do you think you have the instincts to try and avoid this tackle, or
No,
Yeah,
he's
you
too
just get tackled.
obsessed. He's too obsessed with the ring.
as your hand is about to touch the ring, you get rugby tackled by this tiny little guy. you are put on your back and you slide down the like little hoard hill of coins that has been accumulated here. As you get back down to the bottom, he stands on your chest. The ring is mine.
Fully drawing both
I
my
don't-
swords now. Name yourself, Svartalfar!
Donald, calm down. We did tell Lucas not to touch anything, so I feel like I told you so isn't necessary.
Why have children let back into the museum again?
I'm 4,000 years old. And I'm gonna get what's mine.
Who are you?
Yeah, what's your name, friend?
You don't need to know.
And he's starts bolting up the coins, going back up to the pedestal with the ring.
I feel like we might need to help that guy.
Aye! Shall I throw you at him?
Oh, you can do that.
Oh, aye! Alley up! We'll have to roll to do that successfully.
It's worth the risk, you know.
You know what? It's athletics might, but it is you, so I think you just do it.
No, that's fine.
You can roll to see if you want to see how far we get. You can roll for that.
Yeah, why
but the
not?
ability to do it is not in question here. It's done.
Cool.
Donald
hatched
has
from
proven
an egg.
himself.
It is,
yeah.
it is 11 dice, because I get 2 additional dice for certain things. So.
Yeah. Okay. That's. If you want to just do the rolling.
Yeah, just for fun. Just for fun. Just because.
You never
Look
know,
at
it
the
could go
sparks joy.
horribly
Look at
wrong. There could be no successes.
That sparks joy.
Oh
for
no.
sure.
All right. 1, 2, 3 successes. 2 10. 1 10. What am I talking about? Is making up a 10 there. 4 successes.
Yeah. Where do you
Nice.
want? Where do you want Suki to land?
I want to throw her just hard enough that she gets there, but not so hard that she crashes into him and hurts herself. So just like, "Rah!"
Suki, you are in the air and you start running while you're in the air so that when you land you match the guy's speed.
Hi, my name's Suki. It's really nice to meet you. I feel like I can maybe help you.
I don't care. I just need the ring.
Why?
Solid question.
Oh shit. Whoa. Empathy. Presence.
Empathy.
I thought he was saying that there. Like, he was,
Why do I want the ring? Empathy
yeah,
and
empathy.
presence.
Yeah.
Empathy and an extra one. Okay. Whoop. That's a 10. That's an 8. Oh my god. Oh my god, I've never rolled this. Oh my god.
Oh.
So exciting.
Oh.
That's 4 successes and a 10 for 5 successes, which I get to re-roll. That's 5 successes.
Let's go.
My wealth, my love, my family's power. It should be mine. It needs to be mine.
Okay, is anyone here trying to fight you for it?
You're all here and you're in my way.
But, I mean, I don't mind if you have the ring, that's fine, but you seem really intense about it.
The blood of dragons is in my veins. I have to reclaim my birthright.
Oh. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Like, this is what I'd be like if someone stole Riddle and Crotty from me. Yeah. Sigurd! My bloodline will avenge ye! But, you know, otherwise, we're fine. We're fine. We got the swords back, so.
I would like to use my soothing presence just to chill him out a bit. So I get enhancement on my rolls to calm him down, and minus his attitude by 1. Less attitude from you, Mr. Wolf.
No, that's because he likes you less.
He stops like doing the panicked run crawl. You see that because he was going with such ferocity, his hands, he was like trying to climb and his hands were digging too deep into the artifacts and he just was not advancing. You see he stops and starts to walk and says,
My name is Fafnir.
Fafnir. Well, I'm Suki.
hi Jack.
It's nice to meet you. So you said this is like your family's treasure. Are your family here?
Aye.
They're all dead.
Fafnir.
Did something happen to your family?
They tried to take my ring. I ate them.
You ate your family. Oh, darling, that's really sad. That's quite a traumatic thing to go through.
Hey, Lucas, you with the mythology hyperfixation. Give me a little roll. Give me a little intellect intellect and whatever your mythology one is. Culture?
Culture, yeah.
Yeah, that's intellect culture.
So intellect is only 1. He's not that smart. But it's 4 for culture. So that's 2 successes.
Fafnir. Hey, have you read The Lord of the Rings, King?
Bits. I was a teenager when I read all of them. It's been a while.
Wow.
Well, you know the old. Oh my God, there's a Beyblade based off of Fafnir. Anyway, that's. I don't need to look at that. I do not need to start thinking about Beyblade right now. Whoa. Well, you know that one big old dragon that was voiced by Benedict Cumberbatch? Yeah. Well, imagine
is that Smaug?
Yeah, Smaug. Well, the inspiration for that and most of the dragons in media, Fafnir. Dwarf, drawn crazy by greed and desire. Magical ring that will turn him into a bloodthirsty dragon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Lucas is just going to get up and just start climbing up the horde pile again to try and get to the top before Fafnir does. I don't know why he's trying to. He's not physical. And, you know, but he's going to give it the old college try. If he can get up there and at least stop Fafnir from getting the ring. Somehow.
Yeah, how we doing this?
I mean...
Who's acting? Who wants to do things?
Yeah, I have a thing I want to do,
Donald.
please.
Donald, what's up with Donald? As the draconic blood within you, you hear the name Fafnir and something primal just goes, ah!
Fafnir!
Do I know you?
Not all your kin were slain, Fafnir. Your brother survived. Know ye the human Sigurd?
Don't say his name.
This is Riddle and Croti from your own horde, Fafnir. Taken by Sigurd when you were slain. How are you here?
My horde must be complete. The ring will be mine.
Isn't the ring already here? Like, it looks like your horde is pretty complete.
It's not on my finger! Ring first, then the sword.
And he starts running again back up to the ring.
I think when Suki realises that he clearly hasn't put on the ring before and this is the thing, she's like, oh, well, I think I should run. And she's going to start running.
What direction are we running?
I'm running in the same direction as Fafnir because I thought that this all belonged to him. But now I'm like, oh no, he's going to put that ring on his finger. And that doesn't sound good.
Much like Beyonce, he's gonna put a ring on it.
Yeah, when Fafnir doesn't listen to me, I will start running. But obviously, I threw Suki, and we were further back, so I'm quite far
You're
away
at the
from
bottom.
it. I'm just yelling, yeah.
Charging.
Fair. Yeah, okay. If anybody's trying to run interception, let me know, and we will try to resolve that. He is going to obviously try to avoid you.
Absolutely. What spells? Let's look at some fun spelly things that I can do. That might be a bad idea.
Yeah, I have one big thing I can do, but I'm holding it off on it because it does spend my legend, and then I have no more legend. So.
I see.
We need it. I can do one big thing, but.
I mean, Lucas isn't going to try and intercept him. He's just trying to get to the top first. Because intercepting him would probably require tackling him, which is not worth it. So if he can get to the top first again, and maybe he can do something up there.
Right. Okay. So, Lucas, we'll resolve you first, since you're just running. You're not trying to intercept. Well, I'm gonna roll real quick. So just gonna be a straight up Yeah, okay. This is just going to be athletics and dexterity for himself as he tries to run. Alright, just gonna roll these little dicings here. Only gets one success. Okay, so anybody who in their action rolls over one success will be able to act before he gets up to the ring.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Lucas,
okay.
just running up.
Yep.
Give me athletics dexterity.
So he has nothing in athletics, but he does have 4 in dexterity. That's 2 successes.
2 successes. You're able to get up there. Not to touch the ring physically yet yourself, but you're up there. The other 2, what are we doing?
I'll try and grab the ring. I'm level with him.
Subterfuge and might.
Can I attempt to aid
Might.
with this?
Yes.
Like, rather than doing my own thing, I'd like to help to give her enhancement bonuses by just scooping up a bunch of like pieces of the horde and chucking it at Fafnir to try and slow him down relative to her.
Oh, like those penny machines. You'll just dig some pennies and they all
Yeah.
start sliding.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're trying to just ridicule the man.
Team work.
What do I have to roll for doing that?
Does that mean I get teamwork benefits?
Ooh, yeah. Okay, so
That's what I'm going
just,
for. I'm trying to give you teamwork benefits.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You help me, I'm helping you back.
Just give me subterfuge might.
Subterfuge might. Interesting. I think my subterfuge is quite bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Too
but
foul,
my might is good. So
Because you're trying to
that's-
just be a bit of a nuisance, so we're gonna call this subterfuge.
Okay. So that's only 5 dice, but let's go. Well, 5 dice is pretty good actually, but still. Oh wow, no successes, none, fully nothing.
Wow.
Yeah, 5 dice, no successes.
Dang,
So
yeah, okay.
does-
You
does
are
the beast appear?
throwing things. Your throws are perfect. This man is just a little bit too speedy. You know when, like, you see a child run around, and they're a little bit too good at that shit? You're like, who trained you? Yeah.
What
This
are
is
you
a who
on?
trained you kind of situation.
Fully, by the way, in Scion lore, the Loch Ness monster is heir to Fafnir. So that's why Donald is freaking out so much here. He's like, Kinslayer! Curse on our bloodline! Just tossing handfuls of nonsense at him. But he's too angry. He's just doing a bad job as he's throwing
He's
things.
turning like, I don't even know you, man. I know what the fuck.
How do you live? Sigurd killed you!
Could
Back my rings here.
I make the argument that trying to just sneakily grab the ring would be more of a dexterity roll than a might roll? Because it's not my strength. I'm trying to, you know.
Unfortunately, because of the magnitude of this item, it is a might roll.
Okay, then I'm.
Because not touching this ring is one thing. Surviving this ring is another matter entirely.
I'm not going to put it on. I'm just going to hold it.
Oh,
That might
even
not
that.
matter. Then, in which case, I'll.
You know what? I will switch it from might to resolve.
Oh, resolve is slightly better. Okay. So subterfuge
work with
and
that.
resolve. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to use 2 of my being so good at the quiz dice. Give myself 6 dice
Let's go.
and a prayer. Okay, success, and a 10. 3 successes.
Perfect. 3 successes. You manage to touch the ring. You try to go scoop it up. You cannot lift it. Your hand over it. The voice of an ancient dragon speaks in your mind.
Do you wish to become me?
I think realizing she can't lift it, but she also doesn't want the dwarf to have it. She just like places her entire body on top of her hand and says, "No, thank you. I just don't want Fafnir to have the ring at
Do
the
you
moment."
try to take your hand off the ring?
No, she just bodies herself on top of her hand because she's like, if I can't lift it, but I also don't want him to get it. So she's fully just lying on top of this pedestal, like waiting for Donald and Lucas to come help.
I mean, Lucas is already up there at this point.
Yeah, she's just
Yet
going
again.
fully dead weight on top of this ring. Like, look. I have
Everybody
physical
can hear
barrier.
this.
Return to me, Dragonkin.
As Fafnir, the little guy, gets a crazed look in his eyes, and yet is going to try tackle you.
Yeah, she's like, Donald, if you could come a bit quicker, please.
I'm scrambling a little bit here. I'm very heavy, and we're trying to climb on a mound of gold. I keep sinking.
Yeah, he's gonna try tackle you again.
If he does, he's more than welcome to. I am going to set myself on fire.
This isn't a spell or anything. It's just I'm just hardcore like that.
It is a spell, but yeah, she's
Okay.
just like, fuck this.
He rolled 2 successes on doing this. 2 successes for you is 2 successes for you. Under 2 successes, he knocks you back, and your fire doesn't get him. Meet 2 successes, he knocks you back, fire gets him. Exceed 2 successes, fire gets him, he doesn't knock you back.
Okay. What do I need to
This is
roll?
the sliding scale of successes.
What do you need from me?
Oh, I fully forgot that I did not assign a roll to this. I was
I was
like,
like, right, I know what success I need, but in what?
I gave them a sliding scale of success. Pat on the back. Good together.
It was very good.
Fuck. Chris, come back. I can't do this. Okay, you're trying to resist being toppled over.
Yeah.
So this is going to be...
Strata, stay calm and be on fire. That's the plan.
stamina and integrity, in a way.
Okay. What is my oh, that's there. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. You can do it. I want the duck dice. Ooh. Is that the right amount of dice? I'm now tricking myself. I'm like, what if I've done it wrong? Is it integrity? Yeah. Let's go. Oh my god, that is an 8, a 7, and a 9.
Ooh.
3 fucking successes.
He runs at you head first. He is fully agnostic to the fact that he is covered in like metallic-esque armor. And
Wow.
immediately he just kind of attaches himself to you and goes, "Ah, the fire!" and rolls down the hill.
Yes.
And he is back to square one.
Straight
with
into
this
the arms
fucking
of
hill.
Donald.
All right, Fafnir.
You know what?
Slayer of Otyr.
Not into Donald's arms, but right next to Donald.
Lucas just runs as they do a quick exchange.
Long have your sins haunted our bloodline, Fafnir.
This feels so personal. It's so funny.
You may not know me, Fafnir, but I know you. Every dark moment within my soul began its genesis with your greed, Fafnir. I'm gonna punch you in the face.
No! Sometimes I just let you monologue. It's kind of
I
fun.
apologize.
It's nice.
No, I like it.
I love it.
I'm looking at the runtime of this and going, I just have to let Jack monologue.
So yeah, just
Just like a little bit more.
If you need a bit more yeah.
I
Wait,
just-
I'm blood of fire! No, sorry, guys.
Are you Dragonkin?
I descended via your brother from yourself. The brother who trained Sigurd, who killed you, Fafnir. I know by not what foul sorceries you yet walk, but I'll fix that, sir.
All right, do whatever you gotta do, man. That was cool as hell.
Can I just attack him with swords from his own horde? Because that's
Yes.
cool. Yeah?
Yes, you absolutely can.
Cool. I feel like this is how dragons resolve things between each other, right?
Yeah.
Okay, close combat.
Yeah.
So, might and close combat,
Yeah, that'll work
and
perfectly.
I have a sword fighting speciality, so an additional dice.
Nice.
So that's 11 dice.
Wow. Do it.
I min-maxed the hell out of this guy. There's a reason. Basically, all of my skills are either 4, 5, or 1.
Same.
Yeah.
So I'm a bit late, but hi, Raiders. Hi, thanks for coming in.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
Just like the Vikings.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh, yes! It's perfect.
Hello, Raiders.
That is 4 successes with 11 tests, but still, hey.
Wow, well done.
Okay.
Oh!
All right.
No! My swords give me a +3 enhancement bonus. I forgot that, so I gotta roll 3 more dice. That's all they do. That's all they do.
Jesus.
Those are chunky swords, man.
That is that a 6 or a 9? That's a 6. Okay. So that's 1 more success. So 5 successes.
What was
Nice.
the thing that I had to roll to see what his like armor was?
Defense normally is his highest resilience +1.
Yeah. Okay, well he is not in dragon form, so that kind of sucks for him.
Oh, but now we know he has a fucking dragon form, so you know. For instance.
How many successes did you get? You need to beat a 3.
5.
Up. Ah.
Rah!
He looks quite hurt. He's just a little guy. He is going to try to disengage from you and fucking run back up to that pedestal to get that ring.
You cannot flee from destiny, Fafnir!
My destiny is to be the dragon once more.
Your destiny is to be a footnote in a hero's story, Fafnir.
Oh shit. That goes hard. The other two, what are we doing?
I think Suki's just lying on top of this pedestal going, guys, this is really uncomfortable on my stomach. If
Well,
someone
then
wants to come...
I can take over. It's fine. Just.
Yeah. Oh, do you want to touch the ring?
Oh yeah, like Lucas, like no, it's okay, Suki. You get off it. And
She's
it's like,
still on fire and she's looking at you like, I don't know if I trust you touching this ring.
No, you. Here's the thing. You're a better blocker with your fire if you're standing in front of it, not on it.
Yeah, but I don't know that I want you to touch it. What if you turn into a dragon?
The dragon sickness has taken Suki! She covets the ring!
I don't covet the ring, Donald.
I don't think I'd become a dragon. It's fine.
I don't know if there's any, like, in D&D I'd be like, I want to insight Lucas, and I don't know what the Scion option is.
Empathy, yeah.
Yeah, empathy and let's give it a composure. Empathy composure, please.
Nice. 5, 6, 7. 8.
Lucas, do you want to try to oppose this?
I'm always trying to oppose a roll. I never willingly not oppose things.
Persuasion manipulation, King.
Someone in your party's picking a lock, you walk over and just start shoving them, opposing the roll for no reason.
Just smack him in the back of the head, like, no.
That's stealing!
Locked for a reason.
Yes! This is against the law!
Like Sporticus and Captain America just show up.
We should respect the sanctity of this tomb! They put traps here, they clearly don't want us here.
Real. It's like Indiana Jones, they find like an artifact and just one person of color shows up. Put that shit back. Put that where it came from, or so help me.
Wow, I got 3.
Right, okay. Lucas, what are you putting out there to the world that your intentions are?
I just want to defend the ring.
Alright. Suki, you kinda have to believe. Take him on his word.
Yeah, I think she like squints at him and is like, all right, Lucas, I'm trusting that you remember that we're heroes here. And she like slides off the pedestal, like, my tum. And lifts her hand off the
You're
ring.
doing a much better job standing there. I'll just put my hand here, and then my other hand there, and then use the other hand to try and lift the ring onto his other hand.
Do you wish to become a dragon? The most beautiful of all creatures.
Beautiful sounds nice.
Oh, Lucas, if there's a voice talking in your head, you say no thank you, sir.
Everyone hears this now. The voice is on speakerphone.
Uh-oh! Oh, that's not good. It said beautiful. That's going to get him. Uh-oh.
Yeah, but we know that Lucas is learning that it's not all about what's on the outside. Aren't you, Lucas?
I think he learned the opposite lesson about 5 minutes ago in Greece.
It's all about what's on the outside. Imagine the demon twink energy if I had dragonic demon twink energy.
Oh no.
Hi everyone, welcome to Some Other Heroes. Draconic Demon Twink Energy is a sentence that just got said.
There is none so powerful as the draconic demon twink. It was spoken of in prophecy.
Look, Lucas, if anything, what you did in Greece just shows that you have power all on your own. You don't need no fancy ring that will turn you into a dragon.
I'm already slowly turning into a dragon. It's one of my core character mechanics.
Also, I feel like it will really clash with your brand.
That's true. People will say you're copying my style.
Hedge King, roll me a. Yeah, just roll me give me your stamina. Was it your highest physical or your stamina? Yeah, stamina. Roll me your stamina and then add 1. Success.
I mean, that's...
I don't know if this is relevant in any way, but I can also readily deflate the argument of hucksters and con men. And if this dragon voice is somewhat of a huckster or a con man,
Ooh.
I can readily, just completely...
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Well, it's a spirit of a dragon that just kind of wants to be back in the world. Not a con man, not a huckster, a creature with an agenda. They genuinely believe that dragons are the most beautiful creatures in the world.
They are, eh?
Okay, so they're not trying to coerce or swindle us.
Coerce, yes, but not in the
conning way.
not in the conning way. It's kind of like,
Okay.
hey, open up this door, open up this jail cell. You really want to? It'll be
Okay.
really cool if you do, and objectively, it'll be cool.
Okay.
That's 2 successes.
You are not able to beat the 3 successes that he rolls as he tackles you.
Fafnir!
And starts reaching for the ring.
I jump on top and I'm still on fire.
I'm gonna charge up again. Just like,
I'm just like backpacking.
Right, you backpack onto this Tolkien motherfucker looking dwarf. Donald, you are running up with swords. Actually, talk to me about your fire. How hot is this? This is a little divine fire.
It is.
You get the
it's-
impression, I think, with your divine fire, that if you really were able to focus on it, you might be able to destroy the ring.
Oh.
I think that you look at this and you say, okay, this is an obsessive love. One of these two is gonna have to go.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, because I also have my Heaven's Fire where I can attack with fire. And I can throw firebolts. So, I also have heat ray vision apparently. Yeah, I'm gonna try and smelt this ring.
Okay, Superman. Yeah, please do. It is on the pedestal. Lucas has just been tackled by a very angry dwarf.
Nice.
Donald is running up, twin swords in hand.
What am I rolling to burn this ring?
Please read to me the description of that ability.
So Heaven's Fire. I can attack enemies with fire. I can choose a unique manifestation of fire for my attack. Blah, blah, blah. I can make these attacks as simple actions for the scene rolled with dexterity plus athletics. They have aggravated, ranged, and pushing tags.
Yup, Dex Athletics, please.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. I put stuff in my dexterity because I knew my athletics was less good. Smart. Okay. Dex and athletics. Ah. Wow. I rolled 3 10s and a 7. So that's
Nice.
4 plus no more successes. 4 successes though.
What does it look like as you just, in one blast, just destroy the ring?
I think she could hear Lucas considering maybe I could put this ring on. And I think as soon as he gets tackled off, she just panics and sticks her hands out and flames just shoot out at this ring until it is no more.
It's like Johnny Storm Human Torch smelt this ring, and as it goes up into ashes, it goes up into the air. Lucas, on top of you, Fafnir is getting real hot, and then just immolates and goes up in a plume of smoke.
Oh my god, did I just kill a guy?
Oh no, he was already dead. Like he'd been dead for a long time.
Oh, so he was like a ghost. All right.
Oh,
That's much more chill. Yeah.
an echo of draconic majesty, perhaps. Disgrace that he was. He was
you
a dragon
say as
still.
you're crawling up these.
Oh no, I've gotten stuck about halfway up. I'm fully waist deep in the gold now. Like, I'll be honest, this is a pretty good day for me as a dragon, just being waist deep in gold like this. It's,
And with
thought
a
you-
shimmer of light, the horde disappears.
no!
Oh!
Your swords are still good.
Oh, okay. I should be clear about one thing, by the way. I feel like it seemed like I was fighting Fafnir there to stop him getting the ring. But I was fully obsessed with the ring, as per the curse on my bloodline. So I was just trying to get it myself. So good job, everyone. Thanks for freeing me from that. Much appreciated.
You're welcome.
Hey!
Yeah.
Once again, Fafnir slain by a great hero, like Sigurd of old. So good job with that.
Oh, you called me a great hero. That's very
Oh,
nice.
yeah. Which means, well, if you are indeed the second coming of Sigurd, you'll be killed by one of your sons. So you have that to look forward to.
As we get sucked somewhere.
Yeah, thank you. There's a bright light. You all find yourselves inside the interior of what looks like an ancient Greek temple. The ruins of a temple deep on the side of a hill or mountain somewhere. You can see the sun high above you as half the roof of this dilapidated ancient temple has crumbled. Alongside and right next to where the sun is, you can see a plume of smoke going up. You follow the smoke down and there is an open brazier there with a golden bow placed inside that is slowly melting away. And standing above is a human. Just a human person. They have mascara streaks going down their cheeks. They're wearing a torn wedding gown.
Oh.
They're looking at you. They say, "So you made it past the trials."
We did. I really need you to stop melting that bow.
I can't do that.
What if I ask you really, really nicely?
I'm afraid that if I can't be happy, why should I let anybody else?
I mean, she's got a good point.
No,
That's an
Lucas, she doesn't
incredibly
have a
bad
good point.
An incredibly bad point right there, pal. Listen,
See,
you need
look-
therapy, my friend. I'll give you a name of someone I use. She's fantastic. You too. I'll give you the card.
No, right.
Because-
Everyone, hush. I got this. And
Lucas, I don't think you
Lucas
do.
is gonna focus for a moment, and is going to activate his good listener knack. When you make casual conversation with an SGC, the character will reveal information or an important detail that the leader is looking for, if they know it. Before you use this ability, tell a story guide what you're seeking. If the SGC doesn't know it, you immediately become aware that the character isn't relevant to your quest. And
What do you want to know?
who put them up to this? A normal human can't just steal the bow of Eros. Someone had to feed them some form of information.
You think I'm a normal human?
Well, mortals tend to be the best at stealing these kind of things, so a bit of manipulation and... Oh, it's not you, is it, Dad?
I'm just like you.
Okay.
Suga
You
just,
also
like,
were hatched from an egg.
Suga just steps forward. I'm going to use a bit of my soothing presence to reduce some attitude and help me in any roles. And
You
she's like,
do
look,
that. You activate the thing within you that you know soothes people. You can immediately tell that it doesn't work.
oh,
How long does it look like this bow has? Like it's melting at the moment in this fire.
The bow. You've seen representations of this bow, an ornate bow decorated with like flowers and small reliefs of scenes of lovers and all the symbols and of Eros as a deity. All those have melted away to now it is still the shape of a bow. It still looks functional, but it is melted. And all the golden arrows that are there, that are in the brazier as well, now look charred and black.
I think Suki will like nod to the other two to be like, keep going, and she's gonna try and hold this mortal's attention and just be like, look, I know it's really hard when you feel like you've had your heart broken, and it can be really difficult to feel like you'll ever feel happy again. But I promise you, there's always something better. There's always something more, and I know it doesn't feel like it, but I promise you, like, there's so many more things about life to enjoy, and without love, then it just won't be good. And she's just trying to like walk slowly and really focus and talk to them just to try and make them feel better.
While this is going on, it's like, Lucas, I need your help for something here, pal.
Yes.
Right.
I'm not the quietest.
No, it's fine, it's fine. Well, what I'm going to do is not going to be quiet, lad. What I need you to do, I'm going to open my mouth as wide as I can. And then I need you to grab my bottom jaw and just pull as hard as you can and get it as wide as possible, okay? And then kind of aim me at that fire. Is that something you can manage for me, son?
Am I going to lose my hands?
Oh, no. It's just the wider my mouth, the better, you know. Just get your hand right in there. You can really grip on quite tight to my bottom teeth. They're pretty strong. Well, pull down. You won't hurt me. Don't worry. Come on. Don't be afraid. Get stuck in. It's fantastic.
I've never been more pleased that Suki's not involved in this moment.
Lucas was going to activate his aura of greatness and just keep persuading her, but okay, fine. He'll
You're in jaw opening now.
Let's go.
He just pulls the jaw down as much as he needs.
This is purely unnecessary, what I'm doing here. It's just for narrative. I'm going to use my Flash Flood power, spell, boon. So I'm spending a legend. I have no legend now. I only have one legend. It's not imbued, it is spent.
Wow.
In order to cause water. I can call it... I can make it fall from the sky or rise from the earth, but of course I'm a dragon, so I'm going to make it shoot out of my mouth.
Sure.
So basically being held like a fire hose here. So, the water, specifically. Anyone caught in the water must take a move action with a +2 complication to remain in place. And other types of movement cost a +3 complication. Otherwise, they're knocked away. Characters in the field cannot make rush actions. Vehicles do not operate unless designed for water transportation. The water gets into everything. Shorting out electronics, damaging fragile items, waterlogging firearms, and dousing fires.
Nice. That is so cool.
Mechanically everything. God, I love that.
Douse that fire.
Lovely. Do it.
So yeah, just with my jaw held open so it's a little bit wider than normal, Lucas is, steady the back of my head! Hurry! He just starts sending water firing forward at the fire.
You do that. You see that as you do that, she was already going into reach for the bow. And at the very last second, her hand connects to the bow. Fucking water. We've all seen those tsunami movies. It's like you open up a fire hydrant on this poor person.
No, they're just immortal.
The water, the fire, that's extinguished. All extinguished. Their dress is now half singed. The parts that were singed because of the proximity to the fire, because they were standing so close, sopping wet now.
Welcome to the club.
You do. The brazier has been thrown off the temple.
Wow.
You now look at them, sopping wet, hair undone, mascara running not only because of tears, but now also fire hydrant. Clothes half torn off, half sopping wet. It's nasty.
That was by accident. You have my apologies for that.
In one hand, they hold the bow. and at their bare feet, by the way, it's nasty out here, are 4 black arrows. 4 black brass arrows. So,
As in at their feet, not
Yeah, at
stuck
their
into
feet.
their feet.
At their
Okay.
feet. No, I would. That would be nasty.
That's why I was like, what's
Alisha,
happening?
no.
Between the toes.
Can we get a sense of like what these arrows are? Like if they were ones with the bow that got burnt? Or
Ooh, you know what? History or culture for you specifically, Lucas, and intellect. I don't know why I said it like that.
I don't have a history skill. Am I being blind?
Where is history? There is no history.
I know, it's like academics.
Academics, that's it.
And what was the other one?
Intellect. Love that noise.
2 dice for me.
2 successes for Lucas.
Lovely.
No successes for me.
I mean, I guess I will roll.
If you want.
That's a 3 in my 1 dice. So, no.
And I love that for you. Well and truly I do. 2 successes.
The arrows of Fafnir! He's still believing that we're dealing with stuff. He thinks it's all about Fafnir because it's important to him.
You think about Fafnir, they're of equivalent power level. Probably even stronger than anything Fafnir had in his horde. Lucas, you look at these. In the myths, Eros had his bow, yes, but he also had his arrows. Golden arrows could make 2 people instantly fall in love. A brass arrow could make somebody lose the ability to love altogether.
Oh. Okay, so they're the anti-love arrows, I guess, would be the best way to describe it.
Does Lucas say that out loud, or is that a brain
Yeah,
thought?
out loud.
So Suki might just try and then take the arrows, just so they're out
You're
of
so
reach.
far. You're at the
I
other
was
end
I
of the
was
temple.
near her, wasn't I? I was walking
You
towards
walked
her.
up, you wouldn't have gotten up to the brazier, I'd say.
Oh, then she's gonna head towards to pick up the arrows.
You see, you start walking up. She picks up one of the arrows and says, still crying, if you want to save love so much, come get it. As she knocks an arrow. Everyone, hey Jack, how did we do initiative again?
Oh, my brain is failing me. So it
Initiative.
is,
Yes.
for initiative, it is, I believe it's your best finesse skill, if I'm not talking utter nonsense.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is best finesse.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Combat, initiative, here we go.
No.
Always forget how initiative works.
The more you know.
A character's initiative pool is equal to the character's best combat-related skill plus cunning. So I was talking utter nonsense.
Plus
yeah.
what?
Cunning. So your best combat-related skill plus cunning.
What counts as a combat-related skill?
That's storyteller's discretion, really.
So I've got firearms plus cunning.
Yep, give me that.
So that's 6.
Is
Close combat plus cunning? I would assume close combat's 5.
Yep.
Yep, so that's 6 as well.
Oh, they're skills, so I can't pick an attribute. It has to be a fighty skill.
Yes, plus cunning. The attribute is cunning.
I guess one will be my athletics plus cunning.
So, I only got a 2.
Only got a
2
1.
for Lucas.
Lucas, what you got?
2.
I also got 2.
Alright.
I don't know whether it is relevant.
Who has the higher
but
cunning between the 2 of you? We'll just see who has the higher cunning.
I have 4.
I have 5.
Right, lovely.
I don't know whether
lovely.
this is
I have
relevant
one.
for the initiative, but Jellybean is going to be making an appearance, or will they just kind of act
the
after me? Yeah,
Yo, the cat's back.
they've just been in like a cat backpack the whole time, just
This
chilling.
whole time.
The whole time just chilling.
Yeah, Jellybean's used to these kind of shenanigans.
Lovely. Lucas, that's going to be you first.
Oh, fantastic. Does he have any weapons? That's the question.
Well, it's nobler in the mind of some of the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune.
Like, I didn't take any birthrights to give me weapons. I think the only thing Lucas can do is just try and run at her and try and get close enough to disarm her, which is an insane thing for Lucas to even try. But he's going to do it in a way where if he doesn't care. Right. He doesn't care if he can't disarm her.
Yeah. Okay.
What he cares about is running towards her in such a way that everyone else is behind him so that there's only one target she can hit.
Lovely. Self-centeredness is
Yep.
detrimental in this situation.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
you
he
do
is
that.
self-centered.
Yeah, absolutely. You run up. Give me a. You know what? Persuasion or subterfuge with presence. Is you're either trying to convince her to only target you, or you're trying to sabotage her into only targeting you.
Okay, so that's.
And that is very
5
subjective.
for persuasion, and I will take 1, 2, 3, 4 for presence. Oh god.
I don't want to have to kill a mortal, but also I don't know what the other options are.
You think back when she said, "I'm just like you." A mortal wouldn't be able to. Mortal in the sense of you're not an immortal. In the sense of you're not an immortal, you guys are mortals, but you're not capital M.
And
mortal.
maybe that's why the skills didn't work, because she's just like us. So what if she's got our... Oh no! That means she's fireproof. Shit!
That's 6 successes.
Fireproof. What?
6 successes.
Wow!
6 successes.
On a
The
persuasion
arrow
plus
that was
presence.
trained on Suki is now trained on you. Anything else you want to do?
No, that's it.
Lovely.
I can't stop her, so I will just give everyone else a chance to stop her.
That is going to
And
be.
if not, get hit.
That is going to be her turn. King, can you do me a quick little favor?
Uh-huh.
You're gonna roll me your stamina and add 1.
Okay,
Oh,
so I've got...
Oh no, what does this mean? Jack is
got-
making noises.
It means
So-
you're gonna tell me your AC real quick.
So I've got 2 stamina, and +1 is 3.
Okay.
oh no, you had +1 success.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's what
plus
success.
one
I want to
success.
roll it. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't
you
roll the
gotta roll
stamina.
this shit for
yeah.
me.
Oh, okay. So that's 0 successes on the dice.
So one
Plus
overall.
the 1
Yeah.
success is 1, yeah. Look, he doesn't wear armor. He wears a jumper and a pink scarf and a beret. It's not exactly bulletproof.
Lovely, lovely. Now bear with me while I roll up a thing.
It's fine. If I die, I go to the underworld and I just open a door and come back.
Yeah, but you might never be able to love, friend. That's awful.
Other people could probably love better.
No, because you're one of the 7. You literally cannot be got by this arrow.
Oh wait, nobody will be able to love themselves anymore? Like, we're gonna have a real self-esteem crisis if that happens.
Yeah, that's awful.
Now, Jack, you know how you were like, oh, look at all the dice that I'm rolling, and look at what the good sound that it makes.
Don't you do it. Oh.
You never know, the dice might
Right.
be kind.
Let's put it that way around instead.
Maybe she's a really bad shot.
Oh, okay.
Does the bow count as a firearm?
Hedge. Hedge. Do you want to know what the funny thing is? You know how you said 8 is your lucky number?
Yeah.
No!
It's not 8.
Oh!
It is 6 successes.
Oh no.
However, all the dice that weren't a 10, all the
Right.
dice, 5 of the dice were 8.
Wow!
One was a 10, and I rerolled a 10, and I got an 8.
That's 6. Yeah, 6 successes.
Fuck.
Okay, that is 5 over your armor.
Yeah.
That's not good for you. And let's find that out right now.
Oh no!
So,
Friends,
yeah,
this could be it. Love could be gone forever. Now is your time to donate before it all goes to shit. This is the time.
Yeah.
Please, the more you donate, the kinder Apollo will be to us. This is clearly how the game
No,
works.
look, it's like that bit at the end of the first Pokemon movie. As you donate, you know, you can start saving people.
Exactly
I
that.
cried at that as a kid.
It cannot be a TPK for Pride. I will not have it.
No,
Okay.
it won't be a TPK. It's fine.
So, you got 1 success, but they got 5 successes? Right?
6 successes.
6 successes. So, you can deal 2 injury conditions with that because it costs 4 successes to get a critical hit. And to do damage is 0 successes plus the armor. So, if you spend 5 of them, then that's 5 in total to give you the critical hit. Also, what's your stamina?
Her own or
No,
Hedge's?
not hers. Sorry, Hedge's stamina.
2, isn't
Yeah,
it?
please
2.
talk about mechanics while I find
2.
the thing and the page that I'm looking for.
The page is 117, by the way, for the ranged attack rolls. Cool.
So I only
okay.
have 1 bruised.
That's fine. That's fine. Bruised is just bruised. And then you'll be injured, but you can still have that happen once more. But then
Yeah,
you
you're
can
not
take it out of
named
the
yet.
fight.
You're
Yeah,
fine.
you're not named yet. You're not
Yeah,
named.
we've got loads of time.
That's when Apollo like turns a card over and is like, "Well, actually."
I'm gonna be so real, King. The damage here isn't the thing that's bad.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No, it's still gonna be bad. It's just not the worst thing that's gonna happen to you. So you're gonna take another whatever your next injury condition is. You're gonna take 1.
Okay, so that would make me bruised.
Yes, because instead of doing 2 and just going for the damage,
Oh, no, she's got special stunts.
we can all make up shit here.
It's bad news. It's bad news.
Being dealt damage with the bow of lost love. She is shooting you with an arrow that is made to eradicate love within someone. You become very quickly aware that the only reason this isn't something that just happens to you is because, as Eros said, you are a paragon of love. You are self-love personified. There we are, thank God. Now please just find me the thing that I need. Reload the page. I'm good. Also, for my birthday, I'm just gonna get something.
You did a great job. You're
Yeah,
fine.
you have.
Yes.
I'm trying to make sense of all the things I picked for my cat, and I'm like, what does this mean? What does that do?
This is where I wish I
You-
made the Furies as a birthright.
Oftentimes, people with lover-related abilities can lower people's attitudes to calm them down. You've seen Suki do it so many times. You feel that happen, but within yourself. All your rolls are going to have a 1 dice penalty.
Okay.
Whoa.
So long as this battle is continuing. Right. She does that. Says, just give up. It's not worth fighting for. Suki, that is your turn.
Can Jellybean go first?
Aguan, yeah.
Yeah. So I think when shit starts getting real, you see Jellybean just like climbs out of the backpack onto Suki's shoulder, like jumps into the fray, and as they jump, they just become this giant black like panther,
What
and
the
they
fuck?
just grow in size. Jellybean slays. And Jellybean is going to use their objection knack. So they mark a target, and anyone targeting them with an action, so targeting the mortal that's not really a mortal, gains +1 enhancement to all rolls. And also, they now have access to a stunt, and I don't know if they can do that now or if they'll do that on like their next turn. I don't know what the objection knack. I don't know what we have on a turn. But they have a fun new stunt called Terrify that they can use now.
Oh, very fun.
Yeah.
Do that for the next one. Right.
Nice.
Cat
So
is-
basically,
big
anyone
cat.
targeting the mortal now has a +1 as Jellybean is just like charging towards them.
Incredible. What are you doing?
I'm going to run towards them, and the cogs turning of like, oh, they're just like me and my fingers aren't working. my fire isn't going to do shit to them.
Well, your persuasion type things haven't been working.
Oh, okay. So fire might.
You saw that she was standing really close to the fire. It was singeing her clothes, not her skin yet. But water hurt. Water hurt. So maybe the elements are an idea.
Okay.
Get
okay.
Captain Planet up in here.
Then, yeah, let's attack with fire. I'm going to use my Heaven's Fire. And I'm going to kind of get as close to her as I can because I want to be in that range anyway. And I'm just going to shoot a firebolt kind of aiming away from the bow.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And it has a pushing tag, so I can maybe shove her
Ooh.
out of the way.
Yeah. She's not at the edge of the temple, but she is like... Well, you could push her away from the other arrows. Because
Yes,
the arrows are on the
yeah,
floor. She's
that's the
having to
goal.
reach down to get the arrows.
Yeah, I'll try and push her from the remaining arrows. Which is what? Dex and Athletics. And I get +1 from Jellybean. Thanks, Jellybean. What did I say? Dexterity and Athletics. 4 and 2 is 6 plus Jellybean 7. 10. 10. 10. 10. 8. Insane. So that's 5, and I'll re-roll the 4 10s. And another success. So 6 in total to
nice.
shoot fire at this person.
Right. She's gonna need some 10s to be able to... to not immediately be fucked over by this. Yeah, okay. She only rolled a 2 for her ability to just take shit. So you beat by 4. So I don't think you can do a crit with that. Yeah, I'm gonna take another. Yeah. She takes her second bruise condition.
Nice. And
I see
Suki
that
just
the
yells, she's
fire
like,
is
it
now-
doesn't
Yeah.
it doesn't need to be like this, I promise you.
The lace furls of the dress are now just singeing and burning away. Kind of like the Catching Fire Mockingjay outfit from the Hunger Games.
Nice.
You know the one.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know the
yeah.
one. She has a solid ring of fire like around her feet now as she is standing.
Is she shoved away from the arrows?
Yeah. This is
Perfect.
Apollo dying. Yeah.
So now we just need to get the arrows. We're getting there. We're doing it. Nice. Thank you. Can't believe we're all 4 10s. What an exciting time.
Yeah, that was really good.
It was.
Okay. Like how a Jedi will throw their robes off when going into battle, Donald, the robe comes off.
Oh my god, what are you wearing underneath?
Well, he's hairy enough that it looks like he's wearing a jumper.
Oh,
And he's wearing a pair of Speedos that say Jormungandr across the front.
say what?
Jormungandr, the world serpent! And he just comes charging forward with his weapons, Riddle and Crotty in each hand. Just like, for you who would destroy love, get kicked! And he's just going to jump forward and try and kick her.
Get kicked. God, I hate that.
Oh
The
god,
robes
the
come off, you take it
Speedos
seriously.
too. Like, oh.
He swims a lot. He needs to wear
No,
Speedos.
no, because if you're going to kick, that means you're going to be raising your leg up in your Speedos.
They're very well made Speedos. TOS, they're very well made Speedos. So I'm not actually attacking with the blades, first of all. He's not opening with that. He's just going to kick as hard as he can.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I respect that.
So
God, the sound your robe would have made when it slapped to the ground with how
The-
damp
the
it
robe
is.
There was a slosh.
Yeah.
There was an audible slosh onto the ground.
God.
the upsetting thing as well is not that anyone's paying attention at the moment because there's much more important things going on, but a robe does move slightly as it's sat down on the ground. There's a lot of things living in this robe, you know.
Terrifying.
It's its own little ecosystem.
No.
Oh, I kind of hate that.
I don't like, kind of. I really hate it.
It's like the
that
Mariana
was-
Trench. Wonders as yet undiscovered by science. Okay,
Sure
so we
can.
have
Sure can.
1, 2, 3. 3 successes. 4 successes.
Nice.
And that's a 6. So 4 successes.
Nice.
Yeah, again, she rolled shit. Yeah. You did 3 over. That's pretty good.
Taste the damp foot style.
Oh,
Bang!
you do get an extra dice from Jellybean.
Oh yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Don't thank me, thank Jellybean.
Thank you, Jellybean, honourable ally and comrade.
Jellybean just hits
Soon we will
enormous-
sing songs together in the ale halls of the Lindworms.
Jellybean just kind of hits
Failure.
an enormous, far too bassy. Meow.
A mighty war cry. You are a worthy comrade. Why have we not spoken yet?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I just kick her very hard, fully attempting just to cause as much injury as possible.
Yeah, no, that's definitely another under a last bruise condition.
Know this. Ye who have abandoned love cannot stand against us. Also, I have these swords. I don't just mean metaphorically, love will conquer you. I mean, if you keep shooting my pals, I'll stab you to death with these sharp bits of iron.
Very understandable. Lovely. That is back to Lucas.
Lucas is. So she's down to she's out of bruise conditions now. Surely, it has to be injured and maimed. So the odds are that Lucas is going to bet that the other two can deal with this, and that he's going to be fine. And he is going to repeat his previous action and try and keep her trained on him rather than like moving her attention to bigger threats. He's rather than trying to be heroic this time, he's trying to play himself as being, look, I'm the weaker target. If you're gonna lose, you might as well take one of us out.
That is such an interesting choice to go with. It's not like,
honestly fair.
oh yeah, these are my bitches and I'm the biggest threat. You're like, hey, I'm actually really weak. You could kill me so easily, friend. You could take me out.
You could totally beat me right now.
I could die right now.
Yeah.
I'm so squishy. I have like 5 hit points. You may as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, why waste it on those really dangerous people there who will just shrug it off and laugh at you? Look at the less dangerous thing. I'm unarmed.
You're just going like so beta in front of
Yeah.
this.
Yep. Is that okay?
Yep.
Again, at a -1. Because of the old difficulty. Give me persuasion manipulation.
You get a +1 from Jellybean.
Actually, give me before you do that. Do that. Integrity resolve, please.
Okay.
I'm forgetting the things I'm writing
Integrity
myself.
and
God
resolve. So 3 for resolve, and integrity I get 2, but I lose 1.
The difficulty
That's 4.
is the difficulty here is 3.
Well, that's ironic because I rolled 0 successes.
Ooh.
You feel that for a brief second you had the chance to regain that self-confidence and a bit of that self-love. But you realize how weaker you are compared to your opponents. How can you compare to your companions? How can you feel worthy yourself when you are surrounded by people that are infinitely more capable than you are? Your penalty to rolls goes to -2.
Fuck.
I mean,
Now,
it's
you
fine.
wanted to do the persuasion
Yes.
manipulation. Please do that. -2.
Yes, -2.
Only -1 because Jellybean
yes.
gives
Only
you one.
-1 because Jellybean.
I mean, that.
Jellybean is a little bit too cute to feel too down. And also, far too large.
Yeah. Yeah, Jellybean is hench.
Okay, that's better.
Better's
Nine-
good. Better's
it's
better than
nine-
terrible.
It's 9 dice, so. Like,
Oh, I thought you were going to say it's 9 successes. I was like, wow.
No, it's 6
Insane.
successes.
Wow, that's still very good.
Look, manipulation and persuasion are like his wheelhouse.
Nice.
Yeah, look, I'm even weaker than I was literally 10 seconds ago. It would be stupid not to.
Lovely.
It's
What you get?
fine. The 6 successes.
6 successes.
Overall.
Very good. Very lovely. Love that for you. Mwah. Now it's her turn. She looks at you all. Fighting. I don't get why you keep fighting. It's been like this for centuries. Millennia. Why do you keep fighting for a world that doesn't care? Why do you keep fighting for people that just never listen? I should know. I am Cassandra, prophetess of despair.
Oh no.
And as she does that, she is going to invoke her legendary title.
Oh god, what does that mean? Oh no.
The panic.
She invokes her legendary title.
Uh,
And you all feel despair set in. You're not losing your sense of self and the sense of thing that makes you a paragon of love, but despair begins to set in like a drowning wave. And all of you, any rolls that you make with a social or mental attribute gain a +1 difficulty.
wow.
Okay.
She picks up another arrow.
Shit.
Doesn't have the action economy to shoot it,
Okay, good.
but runs past the two of you and holds it poised right up against Lucas's throat. Kind of doing the hostage thing, but like, yeah, like armbar across the chest, arrow to the neck. That is her, Suki.
It's me. First off, Jellybean would like to use their new stunt that they have accessed,
Oh my god.
called Terrify.
Ooh.
So the target, which will be Cassandra, must make a Clash of Wills roll. On a failure, they must flee the fight or suffer +2 difficulty to attack rolls until the fight is over.
Ooh, please repeat that. Please repeat that. What?
So basically, there's a Clash of Wills roll, I guess, between her and Jellybean.
Yes, yes.
And if she fails, she either has to flee the fight or all attacks that she makes are +2 difficulty.
Okay. Okay. Lovely, lovely.
So I guess I just roll my Jellybean dice.
Yeah, roll your jelly bean dice.
I don't know what Clash of Wills roll is, and Jellybean has no
what
stats.
will be a Clash of Wills? Oh, 1 second. Okay, let me double check this. Clash of Wills. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay. Oh,
I
no.
love how
Books
in the
aren't loading.
background my Spotify has put Love as a Battlefield on.
It knows that
knows
I'm
the
going to
vibe.
smoke your ass.
Yeah. I would just like to remind the storyteller that we are playing Vampire tomorrow, and I can pull this shit too.
Yeah, but you won't because I'm just a little guy.
I've heard that. That is factually correct. Apollo, just little guy. You know.
Votes are in, man. I don't know what to tell you.
All I'll say is, Apollo, is just do it. You're not little enough to do it.
Oh, and I guess Jellybean would give themselves an extra die.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah?
Good job, Jellybean.
Yeah.
Nice, okay.
Jack, help me out here. My books are being... I need these in physical because the digitals are hurting me.
Watch Clash of Wills. Ooh.
Oh, Clash of Wills. Sorry, 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Clash of Wills. I'm trying to remember. Ah, here we go.
For anyone who wants to play Scion, it's great fun. The books are awful. They're a nightmare to get through.
Yeah, they're not ideal. They're not ideal.
And you thought the VTM books were bad. Wait till you see Scion, the only game that requires 2 books.
We...
Oh, I wish it was 2 books, my guy. I wish it was 2 books.
Us.
God, I wish it was only 2.
I have 3 books up here. Okay, Clash of Wills. Here we go. Nick Brown, Clash of Wills. So,
Well, in fairness, now I have like whenever I make a D&D character, I need to pull a million
Okay.
different books, but at least it's a little bit better presented. I'm not gonna lie.
Cool. So it's the skill that you're putting forward plus your calling.
Right. Okay.
So whatever skill is relevant to defending and attacking plus a calling from
Lovely.
them. So the defender gets to choose their calling, and in a clash of wills, ties favor the defender.
Okay. So I'm going to do skill is going to be integrity, and calling is going to be 3. Just you roll it as if it were you. So what skill would you be?
Jellybean just has 7 dice that they have access to according to the relic thing, unless I've done that wrong.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Like they just have dice.
It's just the
They
same
have no
dice
skills.
every time,
They have
basically,
no
yeah.
nothing. They just have 7 dice. Is their thing.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What did you get?
Jellybean got 3 successes.
Got a 4.
Ugh.
Just
Oh,
about.
Jellybean.
Just about an admirable attempt.
It was a really admirable attempt. Okay, that's
You
fine.
do that, and you see that for a brief second she does falter, and in her eyes, another tear forms, and you get just a flashback real quick to Eros when he gave you the mission.
Aww. I feel bad.
Whoever stole my boat, if you get it off of them, if you wrench their control from it, even for a split second, I'll be able to reclaim it if it's in the hands of one of my paragons.
Ah, okay, then that changes what I was gonna do. So that's fun.
So, Suki, now it's you since the cat went.
It is me. I think hearing that.
A very deep. Yeah. Meow.
A mighty war cry.
Meow.
Praise Jellybean, slayer of foes.
Yeah, do you know what? Fuck it. Suki's gonna try and wrestle this bow out of their arms.
So you're just running up?
I'm just gonna run and put my full force into the bow to just try and
Okay.
wrench
Be
it
careful
from
which
them.
way you wrench it.
How careful are you being?
What do you
Because
mean?
yet again, our friend Lucas is being held at arrow point.
Wrench in the wrong direction and you'll put the arrow into his neck.
Oh yeah, I'll try and wrench it so it doesn't drive into Lucas's neck.
How hard are we trying?
Hard enough. So
All right,
the goal is to
I'm
get the
gonna-
arrow.
As hard
If
as
Lucas
he
gets
is
hurt, it's I'd rather get the arrow than save Lucas because but I know that Lucas isn't gonna die.
3.
Hopefully.
Okay, so
be like a
her
scratch.
defense is a 3. I'm gonna add 1 more for the safety of Lucas.
Okay.
So beat a 4.
Complication.
What am I rolling?
Yeah, complication. If you're just trying to tackle, we've always done this as might and athletics.
Yeah,
Unless-
or might and close combat also works.
Or
yeah.
might in close combat, correct. Unless you... No, I don't think there's any way that you can talk your way into tackling someone.
I'm just going to tackle you now.
No,
If
but unless
if
it's
just let
my
go.
my resolve of
that's
my
just a
memory
hug.
or my
That's just a hug,
composure. I'm
then.
so composed and present. It's
Yeah,
fine.
that's just a hug.
I will use my 2 other dice from doing so well on the quiz. It's still only 5 dice, so you know. We don't have high hopes.
Well, it was nice knowing you.
8, 10, 8. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
And I get to re-roll.
3, very good, very good, very good.
Ooh! That's a 2. So it's 3 successes.
So 3v3.
Oh.
Oh! Jellybean gets me an extra dice!
Jellybean! Come
Oh,
on,
Jellybean, let's go,
pull through, Jellybean, pull
Come
through.
on, Jellybean.
There's a 5.
Oh.
Jellybean, we love you.
And I think if I remember correctly, it's defender wins, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think, actually, I'm defending love. So I count as the defender in this situation. I'm defending Lucas.
How
and
badly do you
love.
want that to be true?
Really badly.
Roll me persuasion and presence. But
It's
this is you
Suki
for
rolling
me.
to- yeah, it's Suki rolling to persuade you right now, yeah.
Yeah, if I can,
yeah.
Okay.
What's
rolling.
Suki's persuasion?
3.
Make that 4, because I think IRL you probably have 4 persuasion.
I'll take it. Okay.
And what's your presence?
That's 4 as well for my
All right,
presence.
4 solid as well for your presence.
That is 4 successes.
3 is my lucky number.
Yes!
How do you wrench the bow out of off Cassandra without harming Lucas?
I think she just like runs and she just like grabs the bow as she like dives and she just pushes through and like tumbles away with the bow.
Fair
Like a
enough.
fucking gymnast, you know?
Like a gymnast, you run up, like the cross between a gymnast and fucking Die Hard.
Yeah.
You run up, it's slow motion. A tear forms, begins to roll down her cheek. You leap, one hand, push away the arrow. The other hand, take the bow. There's a flash of light. The bow is out of your hand. You all are sitting back in Eros' office.
My robe!
It's Jellybean. Oh, Jellybean is now.
Jellybean
It's
is
just-
now small and on your lap.
In your backpack.
Oh. Even I know I can't walk around the streets in this speedo. I left my robe on that roof there.
I think Suki immediately turns to Lucas and is like, "Can I like patch up your wound? I've got some like coffee grind in my backpack. I can just like cram it in there for you. It'll help." I'm gonna do it anyway, and Suki's gonna heal Lucas with some old
Fair.
coffee grounds.
You're doing this. In front of you, you see Eros again. Now, not crying. Standing tall, standing strong. He's had a glow up. He's already objectively the most beautiful man you've ever seen. He's hotter because he's confident now.
Yes.
He has his bow kind of slung across his shoulders. And he has two radiant golden wings sprouting from his back.
Oh, hey, Belle, could I borrow a bathrobe or something, please, buddy?
He snaps his finger, and your old, much beloved robe appears back on you.
Oh, the algae! Thank you. There we are.
It's the least I can do. Thank you very much.
It's all good. We did it. There's no more panic.
Not at all. Save love. Paragons are reawakening. The others, at least. What boon can I grant you each?
Oh, that's a big question. Could you safely get me into the underworld?
I mean, I can do that. I can literally see doors to the underworld.
Oh, well, right. Don't worry then. Lucas can do that. A boon.
Crossfade.
A boon.
Epilogues. What does Lucas get up to within the next week?
Tries to go back to normal, but can't. He can't. Nearly losing his ability to love himself. For the first couple of days, he swings really hard in that direction, and it's like, now I'm going to love myself even more to an insane degree. Goes to pay for a photo shoot just for himself. Loves himself to the nth degree. And then
how does Eros' boon make your day even better?
I think he has an app on his phone that can allow him to temporarily make people forget what he said in the past 10 seconds. So if he
Real.
says something stupid, he can just press the app and instead will just forget what he just said. It gets abused a lot.
You look at the app, look at your phone, a new app that has a little icon of a bow, and it's called Forget Me Not appears there, and you make good use of it.
Very good use of it. He calms down eventually, and goes back to being normal Lucas. I want to say he's a changed person. He's not. His self-confidence was always going to override any kind of moral story. This isn't a Disney show. You don't learn a lesson at the end. He's just
Fair
happy
enough.
that he didn't. He's just happy that he didn't lose his ability to love himself, even if for one brief moment, and he will never admit it to anyone else. He deliberately took an arrow to save other people. If anyone asks, he would never do that.
And you feel that arrow still maybe some effect lodged within you. It's changed from an arrow of hatred to an arrow of love. You start to realize that maybe there's ways of self-love that are shared with others. What they could be. Next up, Suki. What about you? What are you up to, and how does Eros' boon interplay with it?
She's having a great time. I think she's been hosting events at the coffee shop, like little speed dating nights and karaoke nights and all this fun stuff.
The drag karaoke, absolute fucking hit.
Yeah, it's great.
Absolute hit.
Hopefully Eros comes by for some of them because Suki wants
Oh,
to hang
he
out
was
with Eros
there.
more. Yeah, okay.
Everyone
perfect.
thought it was in cosplay. He just showed up.
Yeah.
He did not bother masking his divine appearance. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, I love your cosplay. How'd you get the wings attached?" He was like, "I was born like this."
Yeah, look at this guy with full golden skin. You
Yeah.
know, crazy.
Beautiful. Suki's got a little date set in her calendar for when Lucas has agreed to take her down into the underworld to find Cleopatra and Julius Caesar. And her boon from lovely Eros is that if people are having like negative or like hateful thoughts, she can make them see like love instead and the good things. So it can be like if you're feeling down on yourself, or it can be if you're being a misogynist, she can just like make them see.
I think the way you realize that this boon is there is the first day you go back to the shop, you see that couple again, the two that were just not really vibing with each other.
Yeah.
You look at them, you give one a smile, you see their shoulders relax, they sigh, and the two actually begin having a conversation. First steps to healing themselves back to where they should be.
Aww.
Donald, what are you doing? How did the boon... I don't know what to ask with you, man.
There's one simple thing I want from you, Eros.
Oh,
Could
we're
you
back
program into my phone the phone number of every Prime Minister and MP that there ever has been in the United Kingdom from this time until the world comes to an end going forward?
Absolutely.
That sounds fantastic. My life's purpose can now begin in earnest. Farewell! It just leaps out the window, runs back to the Thames. Donald spends the rest of his time organising a small group of activists trying to clean things up. He spends about 8 hours a day, as he always does, with his jaw unhinged underwater, just absorbing the toxins and using his knack to purify it as it comes out. And then, as a treat, he spends about an hour every night phoning up whatever MP, or most often the Prime Minister, who has passed or failed to pass pro-environmental legislation or has passed anti-environmental legislation, and he used his terror of the guilty knack to go, "Sinner! You vile sinner have come! We will find your just rewards in whatever afterlife ye be damned to!" And then he just hangs up. Regularly, people are of course sent after him because the Prime Minister is found weeping and cowering in 10 Downing Street. But when he's underwater, he can turn into a sea lion. It never came up, but that's the thing he can do. So he just turns into a sea lion and hides underwater. And it's a very happy life for Donald.
And as you are a sea lion in the Thames, one day
You'll never catch me, Popo.
You pop your head up, and you see Patrick waving down at you. Oh no!
Patrick!
Good news! It was the wrong number and I went to the wrong house. My marriage is intact.
No wonder the locks were changed, Patrick! This is excellent news!
Let me join! As we cut...
Do you want to phone the Prime Minister, Patrick? I've been tormenting him!
Yeah! We freeze frame on an environmental action sea lion activist and just a guy called Patrick who loves a good courgette. That is where we're gonna end. This session.
Very
Thanks so much
good.
for being here.
So next year is going into the underworld then for.
Sure, yeah.
I'm up
The
for that.
whole point, the whole plot of next year is we have to get Suki down to that 3.
Do you have any idea how
Yeah,
rare an
basically,
opportunity
yeah.
like this is?
Thank you
Legends
very
have
much.
spoken of the capabilities of these people.
Donald's made a fate pledge to me. You know, Donald's got some.
Oh, he has, yeah.
Donald will follow me anywhere.
Thank you very much for watching. This has been Some Other Heroes, and we have been raising money for a very, very good charity just like us. Thank you for thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for donating. My name has been, well, it still is, Apollo. Apollo.
It has been. I'm changing it actually. So I'm maybe announcing it.
At Tall Nerd Apollo online. Thank you everybody here for playing. You've all been incredible. Thank you, Chris, for producing. Where can people find you guys? Let's start with reverse order. I don't know if it is actually reverse order. Jack.
Okay. I'm Jack. I go by JS Duncan, Jack S Duncan online and in places. I don't really do much on Twitter anymore, but you can find me on there where I occasionally promote things. That's all other things I'm doing. The things that I promote. I am in a Scion actual play with Apollo. I'm two other wonderful players, Arcadian Puck, and I am also Era, who I almost forgot about there. Apologies. Oh my god, my brain.
It's alright, we can edit it out. This isn't live.
Don't tell.
She can turn into a bird.
Three wonderful players and Apollo. That'll be coming out pretty soon. I also have a Dragon Age TTRPG actual play that we are incredibly cynically releasing to coincide with when the game comes out. Let's do it. Why not? And you can also find me on Start Playing if you want to come play games with me. We got a lot of fun stuff on there starting at the moment.
Pay this man.
Pay this man, and that's it. That is literally all the things I do.
Oh, I forgot I had to tell someone to go. Alicia.
I'm Alisha. You can find me at Alisha on the socials. I am on a D&D podcast called Dice and a Slice, the only D&D 5e podcast powered by baked goods. We eat croissants and shit and play D&D, and it's a really good time. It's kind of like actual play meets like audio drama. Lots of soundscaping, big emphasis on the storytelling and shit like that. So you should go listen to it. That's me. You can go find me online. I'm here.
I suppose at least me then, doesn't it?
Hedge.
Hedge.
I've been Hedgehog. You can find me online at various places at Hedgehog UK. I don't really post much. I have the pleasure of running the Misadventurers League, where we have so many things running that we'd be here all night if I tried to explain everything that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
We do have our own Pride charity game on Friday.
Fun.
Raising money for is it AKT? I think off the top of my head. I'll be honest, I've not read all the paperwork yet. I know it's there. I've got to turn up and GM a Call of Cthulhu one shot that I still haven't fully written, and it's less than 48 hours to go.
You think I've written anything of what we've done?
Look,
I've run off of
we're
vibes
trying
and
to run
caffeine.
we're trying to run a horror game, and if how I run Vampire is horror is anything to go by, it's probably going to be more Luigi's Mansion than it is like Resident Evil. Which is fine. So we've got that. We've got Vampire tomorrow as well. Apollo should be joining us. I get to get.
I might
should be.
be dead.
I mean, look, I don't know what's happening, Apollo. You could go to the gym and pull you back.
You think no? Because I pull with I do pull day with proper form. Excuse
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
Look,
Don't
I
listen to
don't.
Jack
from the
on
back
any
and
lifting.
twist.
Yeah, that's how you
don't-
deadlift.
I
It's all
don't do
shoulder.
gym, okay? I don't do gym. I have no idea. But
Just Jerry. No Jerry.
yeah, so we've got Vampire tomorrow evening, where I can make Apollo suffer for tonight. I might
Yeah,
just put...
this motherfucker had somebody else have a file on me. I'm just a guy.
Do you know what? Tomorrow I might just have randomly Wally get struck by an arrow to the knee. And if anyone asks where that arrow came from, who knows?
Like you.
Yeah, there's some cosplayers across the road. Sorry, pal.
Then I took an arrow to the knee.
But that's me.
All right. Well, that's it.
You've still got time to donate to
Yes.
some of the
Donate.
heroes and to Just Like Us. I think they're doing some stuff for the
Follow
whole
some other
month.
heroes.
So please go and
Everybody
donate because
say
it's
thank you,
such a good
Chris.
cause. Thank you,
Yes,
Chris.
thank you, Chris. This has been amazing.
And thank you all for
Yeah,
watching.
thank you very much.
I was gonna say see you to stars. That's starstruck. See you in love.
I'll see you all in the Thames, everyone.
Bye.
Remember to psychically
Bye.
torture the Prime Minister.